I'm a Liverpool fan for 90 minutes today. Hopefully Salah or someone does this. And with that, lights, camera, action above my head, it's Liverpool against Spurs. It's the second leg of the semi-final of this season's League Cup. I believe Spurs are leading. They haven't had, too many positive results at Anfield. I'm sure Liverpool want to, turn that around. I hope Liverpool don't win the league because it means Arsenal win the league. But you would imagine that Arne Slot's men are going to win a couple of trophies. I'm a Liverpool fan for 90 minutes or until it looks like this result's going left. Arsenal went out of this competition. I definitely don't want Spurs to win anything. Big up Newcastle for being in the final. Shout out Liverpool. You lot do what you need to do. Liverpool, do what needs to be done today. If you're on Twitch, one love. If you're on YouTube, still one love. Smash the like button. And of course, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. One love to you lot tuned in. Predictions, talking points, they could be to this game. It is what it is. I must admit, I prefer the neutral watch-alongs, man. We were talking about heartbreak and life and all of that stuff in the last one. So, yeah, man, get going, people. And, yeah, man, it is what it is where Arsenal's concerned, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and, of course, good night, dependent on where you lot are. For the new viewers, make sure you're subscribing and hitting the like button. For those of you that are here on a consistent basis, one love. Now, we're 8 minutes away from kickoff. It's not going left. What do you mean in relation to that? American Gooner, Gunner, appreciate it. Big up Unks, man. He's done a lot for the platform and continues to, man. If it wasn't down to him, this channel wouldn't be here, man. So big up my Unks, man. In America as well. You need to find the Cronkies and chat to them, my guy, man. With Daya, come on the Reds. Marcel, you are the reason why I would not support Liverpool for today. You are a troll. I see the nonsense. Like, you know what it is? You need to send out disclaimers. You wouldn't think you're a moderator in any of this. I see you going at it or people going at it in the comments of one of the vids. I was like, even me, I got vexed at the statement. And then I saw the username. I was like, it's him, man. Let's show them Gooners how to get to Wembley. Don't do that. What happened when... Okay, you could do that. What happened when the last time we bucked at Wembley, though? Okay. Liverpool 5, Spurs 1. I need a battering from Liverpool, man. I need Liverpool to do a madness today, man. I need to be screaming, Salah! Pause in the first 2 minutes. Kelly, wait, where's Alisson? What's going on, Liverpool? Yo. Kelly is a good keeper. I'm acting. You know what? He should be a number one somewhere else. He's just unfortunate. Alisson's in front of him. I'm so sure Liverpool for next season got the Valencia keeper coming in. No clue what that means for Alisson or whatever, but that probably means Kelly is gone. But Kelly, he could be a number one somewhere. Kelly is a good player. Kelly, Van Dijk, Kanate, Szoboszlai, Nunes, Jones, Gakpo, Salah, if I haven't said that, Robertson, Gravenberch, who's a wonderful footballer, man. He's probably been the biggest player that's benefited. It's mad to say because you can't disrespect Klopp, but the one person that I feel as a neutral that's really benefited from a change of management, Gravenberch, really quality player, man. Really, Bayern Munich fumbled that one, anyways, but their loss is Liverpool's gain. And Bradley, another one that obviously, like Trent's up defensively is better than Trent, but all in all package, pardon me, Trent's obviously better than him. But I think he's unlucky because it's great depth for Liverpool. If Trent weren't there, you would have more opportunities. If you left Liverpool, which I'm not suggesting you should, you got a sweet gig, you'd play a lot more, man. On the bench, you've got Jaros, Endo, Diaz, McAllister, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Tsimikas, and Kwanzaa. To be fair, Cody Gakpo and Salah and Nunes and all of them, they're probably seeing the stronger options. And obviously, Liverpool technically have to come from behind today. Surely Chiesa could have got a start there. I don't know, man. Where's that the young youth, man, that they bought from Chelsea? He's a baller, man. He's gonna be up there for Liverpool in time to come. For the Spuds, you've got Danzo, who's actually a Man United fan and once said he wants to play for Arsenal because of his brothers and that. Rocked up at Spurs, as is the theme. Kinksky, Gray, Danzo, Davies, Spence, who's done well this season. Bentancur, Basuma, who I hope loses the ball in the middle of the park. Sarr, Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Son. You've got Austin, Pedro Puro, Reguilon, Bergvall, Ijayi, Casanova. What a last name that is. Olise, Moore, and Tell on the bench, people. So, yeah, man. Come on, Liverpool, man. You never walk alone. Come on, all of that sort of stuff. Come on, Liverpool, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. If I weren't an Arsenal fan, I support Liverpool. I'm capping unprovoked. I don't know who I'd support, although it is a good club. I need these lot to get savage. We've got 4 minutes until kickoff, people. Hyper, the work rate is ridiculous. Have you liked the video? Smash it. And to be fair, looking at Spurs, yeah, there's a debut for Danzo. Now, I'm sure Spurs fans are happy because you got an out-and-out centre-half there. Who is, wait, even that? I would imagine Spence is right back, Davies is left back, and then Gray and Danzo as the centre-halves. Oh, Liverpool, come on, man. Come on, Liverpool. Mohamed Salah in particular. Cody Gakpo in particular. Curtis Jones, because you're a little shithouser. Szoboszlai. Come on. Liverpool Spurs cannot be getting in the final. DJ, have you cooled down from yesterday? Shout out, man. Don't bottle it to the bottlers. Liverpool are winning, man. Liverpool aren't going out like that. Man say DG. I love hearing that Sunday league, you know. One love for the super chat. Dilemma. I hate every team left in this comp. Hate's a strong word. I can't say I hate Liverpool. They're fans, yeah. But Liverpool as a club, it's a magic club. I'd love to go to Anfield and tap the sign and whatnot. Spurs, yeah, I hate them. I won't lie. Shoot me, people. If they ever employed me as a scout or some sort of thing, then it is what it is. I'm not going to be one of them to say I'd never work for Spurs. But Spurs, I hate. Yeah, I hate Spurs. I can't say I hate Liverpool. I hate the likes of Marcel, but I can't say I hate Liverpool. Danso, Stinker, and Hooked will be there. How have you got an agenda against Danso? Is what it is. It is what it is, man. Liverpool better win. Up the Spuds. Dead that. Spurs, Chester United. Dead all of that. Big up yourself even more. Richarlison, Ghost Game will be there. You know, I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool. So 3-2 on aggregate, I believe. Just off the basis of Richarlison used to play for Everton. I don't know how he scores. I'm not saying it'll be a glamorous goal. It's just surely he scores. Football kind of fixed like that. One love for the super chat again. Good evening. Best outcome, Liverpool win. There you have it. Then Newcastle win the final, rushing home from work. I ain't going to make it. Take your time, man. The man said, DG, why you dressed like you just came off the corners? Is it colour thing? Is it colour thing? You can't wear a hoodie. You can't wear a hat. I've just had my hat on all day. Like I've gone for a run. I've gone to the gym. I've showered. I went back outside. I actually went to the post box, if you must know, and I put a hat on. And I've been like this, and I just felt comfortable, man. Sup, DG, Liverpool 3-0 win. Tell 90 plus 5 will be there. I have to. On that, we need to turn on the TV. Agendas, unfortunately, Tell have to run, man. It has to run. I've been waffling about why Tell is the guy and this, that, and the other. He plays for Spurs. There's a reason Bayern Munich, got rid of him. There's a reason for him being seen in this golden era of French talent that he's ended up at Spurs. I'm not going to lie, he's a good player. Postecoglou seems like he's going to be there for the long term. They do play young players. And I actually think he's a quality player. Where is this? What channel is this on? Oh, it's on Sky Sports and ITV. How they manage that one? Come on, Liverpool. Hey, Anfield settings, let's go, man. Casanova is a wavy last name. Whoever that is on the Spurs bench. Oh, girls won't believe that's your last name. Oh my God, that's not your last name. Yeah, actually it is. I'll show you my license. So yeah, smash the like button, people. Let me bring this to the other side of the room because we're going to need you lot. And it's almost on. I can't lie, Liverpool's our magic ground still. I'd love to play at Anfield. Both teams are doing huddles. They copied Arsenal. Spencer's got his 10th start in his last 15 games. You know what? Big up Spence, man, because I actually feel when I watch Spurs, you've been one of the more consistent players, really. Big up yourself. Come on, Liverpool. So it's an arse pool pause as to what they say on social media when Liverpool need us to do a result. And you know what, Liverpool? I remember this very fixture a few years ago in a different competition where I was kind of nervous. So I have to big up Liverpool because we wouldn't have had a leg to stand on if them lot won the Champions League, especially when they were just fresh in their new stadium. Shout out to the refs as well for that, man. That was an amazing day. It was scary until we confirmed that, obviously, these lot were winning. Kickoff is imminent, people. Unfortunately, the lineup's got to go because we got to get straight into this. No clue why Teams is opening, but you know what? I'll close that as soon as the game kicks off. Come on. Spurs are kicking off today. And it's happened, people. It's showtime. It is showtime now. Come on, boys. I don't know. We don't need Teams. I haven't used that in years. Spurs is Jed Spence. He gives it away. That's a good omen. Szoboszlai, come on. That was dead. Okay. Oh, yeah, we could be in here already. Stay on side, Nunes. That's the thing with Darwin Nunes. Is the ball's gone out of play. You don't know what you're gonna get from this guy. He might be the best player on the pitch or the worst player on the pitch. Onslaught looks serious as well. I mean, when you're bold, everything you do looks serious, man. If I'm honest. So yeah, man. Hopefully it's a good game. We're at the end of it. These lot lose. This is what we need. Let's go. Oh, YouTube, boy. It's not good. What are you saying there? What's wrong with the title? Fair enough. We move. Spurs are in possession here. Saar. You won't do it. Saar's held on to the ball far too long. As you would imagine at Anfield and it being a cup game, obviously I can't really comment on the first minute, but it looks like there's going to be a decent tempo. I wonder how both teams react to the first goal going in. Cody Gakpo, just about to see him going on one of them runs, lost it. Spence clears his lines. Has that gone out for a throw? It has. Robertson will take it. DG, you've been a busy boy. No rest for the wicked, Edward, man. And tomorrow's mad. What, I'm going to be on Dan Potts' stream, Rance's stream. If there's anything Arsenal related, you know, there's videos and whatnot. I feel like I've got some other bits and pieces. I feel like there's some other content creators I'm supposed to be doing this, and I'll check my calendar. That's one thing I've started doing, writing things down. Start writing things down, people. Van Dijk. After what happened with Saliba, I wouldn't mind a little Van Dijk mistake. Robertson. Andy Robertson. The ball's gone out slightly. I'm going to say play on. As the ref said play on. No, he's got a throw in. As much as I want to slander Spurs, at the end of the day, it's a cup game. You can't rule anybody out. Everyone's got a half a chance. It is what it is. There is a burgeoning sense at Arsenal that they are gearing up for an unprecedented summer transfer window. Swear down. I hear that, man. Oh, Richarlison's lying, man. Come on. You work hard for our team. Work hard for you, lot. DG Nation, man. You know what? Richarlison could legitimately be injured, but it's the boy who cries wolf, innit? You're always on the floor rolling around, so I don't know if this is legit. What happened to you? I bet you're lying. I'm going to say you're lying. I actually don't think you're lying. You've actually inadvertently held a Van Dijk elbow. You're kind of lucky, though. It's hit you just below the chin, but you deserve that. Enjoyed you and Jess earlier. Appreciate that, Edward, man. If you don't know, we did a stream on my channel and also hers. Cut up clips pending throughout the week. We heard that one before. Exactly. And even up to your name, like they might as well use the word unprecedented. It's dead. Or Richarlison's giving it to Van Dijk. Fair enough. Them Brazilian man are kind of strong, but it's Van Dijk's an individual. You got to rush him or snake bang him. Like he's a man mountain. Rattled. Unpopular opinion. I know as an Arsenal fan, a lot's been said of the handbags, but I like this stuff. Richarlison up against Van Dijk. The referee's giving them a talking to. It looked like an accident by Van Dijk. Richarlison's probably doing a bit too much. Referee's probably doing a bit too much. Come on, man. You lot are grown men. Could be a red, but only VAR stitches. I was like, oh, don't be one of them guys, Marty, man. Like, that's not a red, man. Like, this is why Arsenal fans are not taken seriously, because when we actually have legitimate claims, we do the men and women who boys who cried wolf kind of thing. That ain't no red, man. Come on. Van Dijk's got eyes on the ball. He's not trying to foul him. Connor Bradley's on the ball here. Skips past Son. Release it. Find Salah. Man on. Salah first time. Oh, there's too much on that into Darwin Nunes. And that Kinky Brothers collected. He's actually a decent keeper. Big up yourself, Reefer. He's actually a decent keeper. I can't lie. I don't know what they're going to do with what's his face. What's the Spurs lad? What's the Spurs goalie? Vicario. Because he showed me he's better than Vicario. I haven't seen him cry that Ben White has undone his glove for one. Hopefully, curse of the commentator. Nope. Spurs could be in here. Kanate, that's poor, really. This is a poor sequence from Liverpool, if I'm honest. Kulusevski, too good to be at Spurs, man. They called me a madman for wanting you in 2022. Look at the ball. You walk into our team with these injuries. Richarlison could be in here. Thank the Lord, it's not the case. Gravenbeck. Again, he's mustard, man. Mustard of a footballer. Quality footballer. Come on, Liverpool, man. Get one goal. The Liverpool fans start moving mad. The floodgates open. Come on, man. We're here for this. We're genuinely here for this. Virgil van Dijk. Sorry, folks. I need to post this. I'm very bad at posting. Which is dead. Konate's got the ball. Come on, Liverpool, man. If I don't see a goal within the first 15 minutes, I think it's done. I think they're done out here, man. If I'm honest. Where is it? There we go. Join me. Okay, let's leave it at that. Still waiting for their game to settle down, really. It started well. It's been a lot of stop, start, and I don't see how that's going to end. Virgil van Dijk. Come on, man. Lads, come on. Konate, good centre-back, man. And Liverpool, a lot has been said about Liverpool committing the futures. Oh, they could be in here, cut the track. Shabazz like, Salah, come on, deflection. Oh, come on. You're better than that. Lad. Anyways, a lot's being said about Van Dijk, Trent, and who else am I missing? Salah's contract. In the background, Liverpool's working towards committing Konate to a new deal, which they need to. I don't know when players are in contract stuff. I don't take in the rumors really, but he's linked with Paris Saint-Germain. You never know. Liverpool could be in here. Go on. Hey, ref, there's a handball there. I'm lying. Cody Gakpo, that's a madness. Shabazz, that's dead. Come on, Liverpool. What was Shabazz waiting like 20 years to hit that? To be fair, Richarlison has won a very good foul for his team. Relieves a bit of pressure, gets them further up the field. Shabazz, stop wearing headbands as well. If you're going to play like that, you should have no accessories. You haven't unlocked that. Why was he? I think everyone is just waiting for him to pull the trigger. What's going on there, man? For a team that's a goal down at the moment, need to do a bit better. Darwin Nunes is down. I don't have a clue what's happened to him. The cameras have just panned to him. He's on the floor. So spare a thought, if I'm honest with you, for Danzo and that. Like, imagine your debut is Anfield away, semi-finals. Oddly, I suppose it's just a game of football, but damn. Big up Bent, of course. Nice to see him again. Didn't he have a madness? Like a collision or something. Big up yourself, Rainmaker. Wouldn't you rather see Spurs lose in the final? Nah, it's got out now. I hear it, but just got out now, man. There's these finals 50-50. It's whoever wants to be there in it. This Newcastle, Liverpool, I can sleep easy. Don't really care who loses or who wins. Big up Eddie Howe. Shout out on slot. Nah. I need them to go out. It'd be nice, but Postecoglou did sit there and say, oh, yeah, I always win trophies in my second season. They got a better chance of silverware than us. They're a goal up at this moment in time in this tie. 0-0 on the night. They're still in the Europa or whatever they're in. I need them to go out of these things. Are they still in the FA Cup? Admittedly, I don't have a clue, if I'm honest with you. Shows everything. FA Cup. Let me look for myself. I feel like they're out. No, they're still in it. Oh, Emre, you got something for me. Sunday. They got Aston Villa away. Come on. Brighton got Chelsea. Do your job. Villa, do your job. Leyton Orient are not beating City, but do your job. Leicester, can you beat United? Definitely not. Definitely not. You're not going to get sourced. Leicester are going to rest several players. Basuma, Archie Gray, who he's played everywhere this season, and he's playing right back at this moment in time, inverting. That's a good ball by Ben Davies, really. Richarlison has done well. He's offside. He's not done well. I'm annoyed with my club, bro. Can't be asked anymore, man. I'm so annoyed. I'm not annoyed anymore, man. What's the point? Honestly, what's the point? I can't control anything. I can't change anything. It is what it is. I have frustrations, but accept it for what it is now, man. It is what it is at this point, man. I can't make you sign someone. If you want Kai Havertz to lead the line, like a lot of the problems I said were here last season. It's not changed. So at some point, I've got to look after my own mental health. There'll be a day where I can truly believe in my team. Right now, it's not it. I don't think Ange loses if he makes the final. Good thing he's going out today. Kulusevski thought he was fouled by Robertson there. Dark arts. Evidently pushed. 9 minutes in. I always think when you play Liverpool at Anfield, you got to judge the 90-minute game in like 10 different, my maths is poor. 9 different 10-minute battles. And so far, it's 0-0. I don't feel there's anything of note. I think Shabazz should have scored. But apart from that, it's been calm. Archie Gray tries a long throw. Van Dijk, no nonsense. Van Dijk and Richarlison, like you can see the afters off the ball. I'm here for this. Andy Robertson, scrappy start. What happens will happen. Yeah. First time I drank alcohol yesterday because of this club. You got a Cali Breeze, you got to take responsibility. You drank alcohol off your own back. Nobody put a gun to your head. But I hear it. I hear it. Stressful. Come on, Liverpool. This is sloppy, man. 5-yard passes. Maybe us Arsenal fans should just not have a foot in this race. I can't believe never signed Kulu. Who's right there. Juventus. I'm not going to lie, I wanted Bentancur as well. I still maintain Bentancur would have been a good option, but I'm not really fussed about that. Kulusevski, baller. Could play kind of the perfect player for the Mikel Arteta system. Like, Arteta would probably play him left back like he did at Juventus on occasion. Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool have evaded the Spurs press. Robertson. I don't know. Oh, that was a lovely drop of the shoulder from Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, the pass was horrible. Danzo can't bring it under control. Neither can Darwin Nunes. Boy, Archie Gray tries to pump it into the channels. That doesn't bang. Robertson. Just need that first goal. Apple juice. I think they're going to go through. Yeah, they probably are. We all know Spurs probably going through, but we hope. And where there's hope, there can be hate. And where Spurs are, I'm hating. Go on, Bradley. Connor, sweep that in, ref. There's definitely no handball. It didn't even hit hands, but cool everything. You're a good player, Bradley. Like, you ever thought about living in London? See, Liverpool got some calm players from their academy as part of the squad. Bradley's there. Kwanzaa is there. Jones is about. Obviously, Trent's the poster boy. Liverpool have a corner. Come on, man. Van Dijk, I know you want that. Darwin Nunes, I know you want that. Come on. Oh, come on, Liverpool. This is some silly corner. To be fair, it's actually been all right. Kinky's fumbled it. No foul, ref, play on. Unfortunately, Spurs have cleared their lines. What's all this about? Initially, that corner looked dead. Liverpool played it short, but it did create problems. I'm not sure if Ben Davies and Kinky have had a bit of clash of heads, but that could be something. You know, Kinky's made a mess of that, really, ain't he? He's tried to collect it or better yet catch it. He's made a mess of that. I don't think they could ever say there's a foul there. But I mean, to be fair, none of the players did. Did my man spit in his gloves do that to his chin? You see why the goalies in the gloves are scary? What the fuck? Back or chest? It depends, man. It depends, my boy. Oh shit! Cut the track. Hey, what happened to Davies? His head is bust. Hey. Just a stream of blood. It's not madness like WWE. There's like a stream of blood doing that. Okay, so yeah, it was mad. Spartan though. I hope you don't need stitches. How is Ryan Mason still employed by Spurs? Like, what do you do in training? Like, what do you do as part of coaching stuff? Is it just blood or is it a stitching? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's his nose. Smash the like button and subscribe. Tell a friend if you haven't. Is it just a cut or is it a deep cut? Ref, come on, man. If this is something more serious, take him off the picture. Let's continue, man. Signed on loan from Lens last Sunday. Danzo. I knew I remembered you. Back or chest? Back. Chest is better texture. It depends, man, because there's many ways of answering that. Like, what would I rather again, sorry, women, if you're here, but would I rather have a woman that's got no back and big breasts or small breasts and a back? I'm going to go small breasts and a back. It depends, man, because there's real authentic beauty is something, man, especially when it's got the tiger prints. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So I'm not referring to you lot, but there ain't nothing like some breasts, man. There's nothing. I don't know, man. There's nothing like breast. I can't lie to you. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it, man. I'm a connoisseur in that. I don't know. Back. Ben Davies, a Spurs legend. You'd have to ask a Spurs fan, but you know the bar's on the floor over there, so it wouldn't be. You know, I don't imagine he couldn't be a legend there. Hopefully Newcastle win it. Couldn't stand either of these two winning it. I know Liverpool are obnoxious, but it's not that deep. Again, Ben Davies is not only off the pitch receiving treatment, he's gone over that now, and it seems like he's changing his shirt naturally. Looks like he's getting a bit of Vaseline put on his head. Got to be a peach. So it depends, man. Because it don't have to always be a big back. Like, it just has to, yeah. It has to, the cheeks have to be cheeking. Liverpool have the ball here. I can't lie, Szoboszlai's frustrating. I like him, but he's frustrating. He's just on these spamming balls forward. What's that, Cody Gakpo? Okay. Robertson gets there. Gakpo inadvertently almost put them in trouble. I haven't seen Malaysian in UK. Neither have I. Neither have. Oh, Gravenberch got caught in possession there. Somehow nicked it back. I'm Team Brownings, man. Team Brownings. We like everything but Team Brownings. Shout me. Robertson. Gakpo. Curtis Jones. Been a bit quiet from you, lad, and you've lost the ball. Been a bit quiet from you. Spurs have a lot to do. Silly from Gakpo, you know. To be fair to Richarlison, he could see he's not going anywhere. He's won the foul. Foxy, take a break, mate. Hey, deluded who you played in the final. Oh, wait, never mind. Make sure you win it. Make sure you win it. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you win it. Make sure you win it. Make sure you win it. Because I got no problem with Newcastle, but you see you. Don't think I didn't see them comments in Jesse's Street. Big up yourself, but you're a troll. You see you. Make sure you lot win it. Make sure you lot win it. If you lot somehow play Spurs, I'll be backing you lot. But yeah, Son Heung-min takes the free kick. Somehow they've earned. That's poor from Liverpool. They've earned the corner. Honestly, if she's got a back and a slim waist, I prefer small chest. It hits different. I'm not really fussed about this. Like when you say slim waist, like what do we mean? Because I prefer like, yeah, man. Like I prefer the natural bodies. I don't prefer this. Like some of my friends, like this, like the skinny, slim, no meat, no nothing. Like it's not a real person. What is that Son Heung-min's move? Is that camera or something? This better be a good corner if you're doing all of that. You won't do it, son. I'm getting a bad feeling about this Liverpool, you know. I'm getting a bad feeling you lot might concede from this. I'm getting scared. Son Heung-min did it. Oh, thank the Lord. I think that's actually Darwin Nunes. I actually think that's Darwin Nunes. And I have just put this on charge, my AirPods people, and I've dropped them. Great stuff for myself. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. Where's the forward options for my man? Dispatches it to Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley galloping down this right-hand side. Finds Mohamed Salah. Konate. Van Dijk. Liverpool off it today, man. Looks like a long night ahead. It depends, though, because, you know, when I think of Liverpool, I think gun-ho, aggressive and that, but there's a long way to go. And regardless of what they're doing, the longer it goes on, the more the Liverpool fans are going to get restless and say, you don't know we're going out if you don't score at least a goal in the minimum. I think Liverpool got at least 2 in them. Pardon me. We have people who haven't won anything in 67 years bantering us. But banter can run. Newcastle is a massive club and that, but yeah, like, bro, our struggles and their struggles are different. Because it's all fun and games when Isaac gets sold to Spain and that. And Bruno Gomes, they fall for this, oh, he loves being in Newcastle when he cuts. He's cool. Who would you prefer to play in the final? Fuck off, man. Right. Man, a 14th. Manners. Come on. You lot don't even like bantering me. It's the fact that I'm an Arsenal fan. Anyways, Manny said, big up DG. Liverpool, I dare you to rub out today. Big up yourself. Is Trent in the squad? He's not, is he? He's on the bench. He's not in the squad today. Is he injured? I'm sure I didn't see your name. Don't scare me, Trent. Yeah, you're not. I knew I weren't bugging out. Yeah, you're not in the... That's very, very interesting. Szoboszlai and Salah are over this. Szoboszlai delivers. Spence sends it back the same way it came from. Liverpool fans must be frustrated with Szoboszlai. He's a good player, but he's just annoying across 90 minutes. Nerves, man. The game's the game, but yeah. How long do you think Martinelli will be out for? Don't know, man, but hamstring, I always think 2 to 4 weeks, more on the 3 and 4 weeks, if that makes sense. Virgil van Dijk. That's a knock, you know. That's a ball to Salah. To be fair, Mr. Jed Spence has been switched on with all of that. They've tried to pop it over his head a few times. See, 6 weeks. I just don't expect to see you. I'll see you in April, innit? You return with Saka. I feel sorry for the players that obviously their teammates been injured. I feel sorry for the fans. I don't feel sorry for Mikel Arteta or the recruitment staff, because you play with fire, you get burnt, innit? How much time do you need to put your hand in fire to know that, oh shit, it actually hurts? I shouldn't do that. It's amazing how Salah is fit every game. He's different with it, man. Even to how he's on that Cristiano Ronaldo kind of thing, you know, like looking after yourself 24/7. Like people in football know that he had a bit of, I think either his daughter's birthday this year or the year before, he had a bit of cake and he left the birthday party and started jogging it off. He's a madman. Cody Gakpo, fine Shabozlai. Sorry, Curtis Jones to Conor Bradley. Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side, what can he do? He's being doubled up against, finds Bradley. The cross has to be better. It's not that bad. It is a corner for Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool, 20 minutes in, no goal. Big up Bumpy. Depends on the seriousness of the injury. Likely that Nelly is out until April. He was clutching his upper thigh. That's a concern. Bro, this season, yeah, the most durable players at Arsenal, and anyone can get injured, on top of the usual suspects, it's been them. We've probably been due a Saka injury. Saka, Benjamin White, Declan Rice, boss his leg, Kai Havertz. Now, we can criticize Martinelli for ability, but he's always there. Played with fire, you get burnt, man. This is the issue. If you had a club to play against us in the Champions League final, Atletico Madrid or Inter, fuck you know. Oh, you kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, innit? Oh gosh. Sorry, Shabozz like, come on, brother. Do you know what? That's good defending, but come on, Van Dijk, bang that Gravenberch. We're gone. Ref, is that a handball? It's definitely not, but we're calling everything. Richarlison's gonna go down. Ref, he's looking for it. To be fair, that's very good hold up play by Richarlison. Kulusevski disarmed by Cody Gakpo. That's ours, ref. But yeah, Atletico Madrid, Inter, you've got Inzaghi's on one star. Real Madrid definitely, and I know Real Madrid definitely not, because you'll be better than them for 89 minutes and Carlo do that and it's done. I'd say Atletico, you know. I know it's shithousery, but yeah. Who do you think will win the champs? No bias. Man said bias, like I think Arsenal are going to win. I don't know at this time. I think it's still too early, because I could, like, naturally you're going to pivot towards the Madrids and all these sides, but it's not even a certainty Madrid are going to be through to the next round. I think it's too early, man. I think it's too early. I got no evidence for this, but it definitely feels like one of the, like, I don't know, like maybe not necessarily Atalanta, but them dark horses, one of them's gonna get to the final, potentially win it. And to be fair with you, team we're watching now, definitely not Spurs. Liverpool have a great chance. I mean, it's cliche, but the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, the Liverpool, based on how they've played domestically and internationally, Inter Milan, you're going to naturally pivot towards them. But a part of me feels one of the dark horses, or someone that's not us. I'd love to be wrong. No one, there's not a single Arsenal fan that will be happier than me if Arsenal won the champs, but that's dreaming. Danzo for Spurs. Oh, he should have played it forward. He's helped it on to Sarr. To be fair, Spurs ain't been bad, man. Unfortunately, Son Heung-min, Jed Spence, too much on it. Liverpool have half dealt with it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, is that going to end up being a corner? Salah. Whoa. I think Liverpool Barca final. Arteta let Saka get injured. Saka is only second to Salah in terms of durability. I wouldn't say he's let him be injured, because the best players are going to play all the time. But what I would say is we played with fire. We've been knowing we need cover for Saka. We need to be a bit cute and clever. We've been due this. Benjamin White, Saka, they've been, unfortunately, and it's not me being bad, man. This is football. Injuries to footballers are like chefs cutting their hands. It happens. Spurs have an in-swinging corner. It's a good knock. Oh, my days. Hey, whoever that is from Liverpool, big up yourself. Ben Davies keeps it alive. Darwin Nunes chasing his first touch. It's turned out to be a good pass, and he's played a 1-2 with Salah. Hey, Nunes, get up, Nunes. Hey, smash that. Hey, let's go. Oh, Shabozz, that shit, man. The pass wasn't good enough. He must frustrate the daylights out of Liverpool fans. Again, I'm being very harsh, because the pass was dead. It was dead. And now Spurs could go forward. Oh, he's only got Richarlison. Basuma's got nothing on there. I feel sorry for him. It's somehow on this left-hand side with Sarr. Liverpool might draw themselves out, man. It's looking like one of them games where you have to go 2 goals down, obviously 1 goal to wake up. Not that they haven't. Who's winning the Europa? Now that, I don't know. Who is in it? Let me make a punt for you lot. Europa League. Pardon me. Who is still in it? You know what? Hey, let's go. Oh, unlucky Salah. Unlucky. I don't know why, and I know Salah's had short hair forever, yeah. But to see Salah with no afro is crazy. That Danzo, you're gonna have a terrible time in the Premier League. You know, just wait on it. Who's winning Europa? Who are the teams still left? Slightly, Man United got a good chance of that. You know, hopefully not Spurs. You know what? Bilbao or Sociedad, one of the Spanish teams. I look Bilbao final. Champions League, Atalanta for me. No one, you know what? Big up Gasperini, man. I wanted him at Arsenal. People shitted on that shout. Jed Spence wins the header. Van Dijk, Salah. Danzo sends it clear. I say clear. Gravenberch, no clue why Mohamed Salah dummied it there. I think Inter will win this time. Their defense is insane. Bastoni is doing a madness. You can't really look past the Italians. Porto Europa took that 50-1 bet. The new manager is my favorite manager in world football right now. Martin Aslimi, he'll be Prem Brown within 2 years. You know what? Can't look beyond them then. Oi, Gakpo, ref, what's that? That's obstruction. Darwin Nunes, there's no way Liverpool are appealing for a penalty there. I'm not going to lie. I think Richarlison's done well for Spurs so far today, you know, with the little scraps he's got. He's dispatched it here to Kulusevski. Kulusevski's on this right-hand side. Not that I care for Spurs, but not enough supporting acts have got forward on occasion. Like, look at Kulusevski. He's running, unfortunately, he's running into blind alleys. He's done well to earn a corner. Does he get a corner? He's done well to actually earn that for his squad. It looked like that move was going to die. What rapper that's gone would you revive if you had the chance? Damn, that's a dark question, but keep them coming. Rapper. Fredo Santana or Fredo Santana. Yeah, Fredo Santana. Arsenal have to get a striker in the summer. I'm not going to hold my breath. Clearly, I'm not going to hold my breath. We said that last year. I'm at the point where I'm more than happy to make content and talk about it, but it's showing proof now. Like, it's clear. Obviously, us football fans don't know football to the level of professional managers, but whatever you saw in the Newcastle game, I watch week in, week out. Of course, the contexts are going to be different game to game, but it's boring now. I'm not even vexed at Kai. I don't think Kai Havertz is shit. I don't want you to be a scapegoat. I don't think we should have signed you anyways. You've done a lot better. And that probably tells you our problem. I'm not going to lie. Kai is a lot more consistent than a lot of attackers. To be fair, this could be a good chance for Spurs here. Thank the Lord for Kanate, Szoboszlai, Salah. Bradley, composure. Salah up against Spence. To be fair, Spence has tucked in well. Salah, you're sleeping still, man. Barca might go out to some low block team. They play a suicidal high line. If their forwards have a bad day, they get caught on the counter. Sometimes I think it could be an El Clasico Champions League final. Dortmund are going to win the champs. Spurs survived the first quarter of this stage. To be fair, Spurs have done all right. I can't hate. Well, I can hate. I definitely do hate on Spurs, but I'm not going to lie to you, lot. Like, they've done all right. I think Liverpool need to go up the gears. Is that? I'm not going to lie. Bradley ain't put a foot wrong, but it's one of those games where you just want to see Trent, any occasion, do them spam passes. One's got to pay off. Cody Gakpo up against Archie Gray. Gakpo put the ball into the box. It's a horrible one. Darwin Nunes is headed straight into the keeper's hands. Technically a shot on target. To be fair, Jess was cheeky pre-season about us saying Newcastle wouldn't do nothing versus Arsenal. So now I always have to remind her. The game's the game. Man said Trent is looking for a yard in Madrid. Depends on the seriousness of the injury. Likely that Nelly is out until April. He was clutching his upper thigh. That's a concern. And even that, Mikel Arteta, like, he's never honest where it comes to injuries. I don't want to be that I told you so. And it's nothing that you lot didn't know, but injuries, what some of you are saying about a striker, all of these things, we've been saying it. Oh, yes, let's go. Yes, he's definitely offside. Szoboszlai, come on. This guy, shit, man. It's definitely offside. Forget how Szoboszlai is reacting. His teammates, they know you're offside. Szoboszlai's a baller, but he must be one of the most frustrating players in the Liverpool fan base. Hold your run. You didn't have to do that. Hey, take this guy off, man. Put on Harvey Elliott or something, man. Dave is the best UK rapper right now. Big up Dave, but the GOAT? No, he is a GOAT. He is a GOAT. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm listening to Dave week in, week out, but in terms of being a musician, he's cold. He can do everything. Play piano. He can do everything, innit? He's got cold songs. Again, I'm not going to lie. Richarlison's done very well for his team. Son Heung-min's been a bit dead. Curtis Jones sweeps up well. Finds Robertson. Robertson, clicker. Come on. Come on, Liverpool, man. We would still mess this up, but Liverpool, you lot are peeing me off. They've had 7 shots, 2 on target, 20 touches in Spurs' box and 71% of the ball. Spurs have had no shots, none on target, 4 touches in Liverpool's box and 29%. But at the end of the day, they're going through. Liverpool, you lot are peeing me off because you lot never play like this against us. You know, it's a pussy old thing. You're peeing me off. You lot never play like this, so half-hearted and whatnot. Even when we used to play you lot in the cups. Curtis Jones, I need a bit more from you. You're not playing dead, but I know you got it in your locker. Whenever I see Curtis Jones, yeah, I mean, everyone can see he's a baller. I don't know why, but I always remember Arsenal versus Liverpool's under 21s, and Bellerin was coming back from injury. I'll be amazed if Bellerin never suffered a setback. The things I saw this guy do to Bellerin. Whee! Big up yourself, Abdullah. What have we got here? UK GOAT, Skepta right now. UK GOAT, Skepta right now, Dave. I'd have to think, man. You lot put me on the spot. What have you said here? Keep the questions coming, man. You're making the time go. Who's the GOAT UK rapper and who's the best right now? Best right now, I don't know, man, because music is about who's got the most views and the best TikTok music. Liverpool, Salah's gone over. It's about who's got the best TikTok music and all of that. Right now, I'm not sure. I'll give it Central C because I don't know who's made me like who's an active musician. Like I don't really follow the new youths. Pardon me, but I did listen to Central C's tape. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Of all time, my UK GOATs. Basuma's down. My UK GOATs. No order. Skepta, Rimsey, Potter Paper. Gigs. And I'm probably missing someone else out. Dave is a GOAT, but he's not my GOAT, if that makes sense. Like he's a GOAT. But I'm trying to think of people I actively listen to. I don't actively listen to that. We would murder Barca if we went against them, especially the way they play. Over 2 legs, I don't know. I don't know. And Arsenal always engineered their own issues. I think it's Dave, but Sench is knocking on the door. For the GOAT thing, no. I like Central C. Purely because, yeah, everybody looks at him like he's an overnight success. But that man had to grind. He's been on so many features with other UK artists and he never got his flowers. And then obviously he had his what appeared to be a one-hit wonder. He's found his formula and he's running with it. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever have him. DWE's up there. But that's the thing with this UK GOAT thing. Are we doing grime? Are we doing rap? Are we doing it's going left and right? Like if you're doing like everyone, then I have to say Dave, because Dave can do everything, can it? He's a musician. Come on. Yes! Cody Gakpo, let's go. You never walk alone. Let's go, man. Dump these pricks out of this. Successful hate along. If we're not touching Wembley, neither are these, man. Come on, people. Come on. Smash the like button if you haven't already, people. Finally, Cody Gakpo gone. Show celebrations. Let's go. And to be fair, Spurs are not out of it. Literally, they're not out of it. But now I want to see how both teams react. After the first goal going in. I mean, Spurs have a disjointed back four, and it's oh my days, what a ball from outside the foot from Mohamed Salah. You've got a new partnership. You've got people in unnatural positions. Nobody's aware of anyone. Salah's ball has not been dealt with. It's trickled through to Gakpo. Gakpo, instinctive finish. They're back in this. Darwin Nunes, I don't know what he was doing there, but he was doing madness. And Kinky has conceded. Come on, Anfield Raw, man. All of that stuff. Let's go. Kanate's header. Spence. I like Spence, man. Bentacore does well, to be fair. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min's hiding, but we're going to have dialogue. It must be nice to have forwards, you know. Forget all of that. Passes. Central C is overrated. I can't lie. Dave easily the best. Dave on the emotional thing, he's dead. That's harsh. I mean, everyone's got preferences, but that means I'm not really a fan of the conscious music in it. Like I'm I'm trying to run away from that stuff, in it really. Oh, hey, J Huss, Matthew, J Huss is up there. We forgot J Huss is up there, 1,000,000%. Another one who's not to, I don't think he's as versatile as Dave, but he's up there. But yeah, I wouldn't call, well, I don't know if Central C's overrated. I wouldn't, he's not overrated to me. And the numbers are there, but yeah, man, smash the like button. Gets and Kano would be there alongside Skepta. Yep, Gets, Kano's cold. They're all up there, but this is what I'm saying. Like, if we're talking GOATs, there's different eras, there's different genres of music. Well, keep the left questions, man. Now, J Huss is there. Like, bro, am I an encyclopedia? Shout out yourself, Dane, man. Cesc Fabregas or Santi to play 8 for us? Oh, nasty question. Nasty question. Oh, Santi or Cesc? Can I say both or either or? Because even Santi was past his peak regulating, and that Santi Cazorla that was towards the end of his career at Arsenal, he walks into this team. Partey or Declan Rice, one of you have to come out of that. Shit. Maybe even Martin Odegaard. You have to come. Them two can stay there. You need to come out of that midfield three. I don't know. Cesc, you know what? I love Santi to death, man. Love him to death. Love him to death, man. Especially for that final. I was sat with the whole fans, 2 goals down. I saw that small Spanish magician doing this before Odegaard, and he patterned it for us. But Cesc, man, attachment to Cesc, innit? DG, who would you rather have in their prime, Benzema or Henry? Come on, man. Come on, man. Big up Benzema. But you know what Benzema would tell you himself. Come on, man. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. You know who it is. That's not a question. Henry's a big man for Karim Benzema. And I love Benzema. I'm not even trying to avoid him, but come on, man. Have manners. Have manners. Benzema's my guy, but have manners. Find them immediately. Cody Gakpo on this left-hand side. Robertson. Darwin Nunes, where are you? Robertson, that cross was dead. That cross was dead. That cross was dead. Kanate. Mohamed Salah. Come on. Oh, Salah. I can't believe I'm like Salah. Pass the ball better than that, mate. Pass the ball better than that, man. Come on, man. Come on. We're better than this, boys. It's always King TT regardless. I'm convinced most people nowadays never saw Henry. Do you know what I find weird, yeah? There's some Arsenal fans, yeah, that is mainly the social media, maybe the little kids, they talk mad about Henry, you know. I think football mirrors society. Football, well, I can only talk for my club. Football's gone too soft, man. You can only say niceties. Even if you, like, if we lost 3-0 today, yeah, Arsenal played today and we lost 3-0, you've got to say, like, you've got to make out it's not as deep as it was. And I see it with the journalists, maybe because I've been on a slide on the other side with the industry and things like that. I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it, because people are gonna lose bills. You're gonna lose opportunities. Some people are gonna lose tickets to games, which a lot of these people only get that. I'm not shitting on it, but you really don't want to tell the truth because you want to miss out on a free ticket or the occasional chance to play at the Emirates or a free shirt. I hear it. It's nice. It's all a setup. We live in a day and age where an influencer will go to Arsenal's shop, buy a shirt, and go on Instagram and say, "Oh, thanks Arsenal for sending me this." It's all smoke and mirrors, man. Everyone's got a vested interest. Bro, who is the best out of Neymar, Ronaldinho, Robinho, Kaka, R9? Fuck Robinho, because we don't condone what he did for first thing. Kaka, my guy, R9. But no one's better than Ronaldinho. Messi, the best ever, but he's not better than Ronaldinho. That will make sense to some of you. That will make sense to a lot of you. But it makes sense to you. That's why you're here. Sunday league football, boring. Today, it's not the most exciting as a neutral when I think of Liverpool at home against Spurs. But I know Liverpool are going to go get me a second, maybe a third. This ain't going to no extra time and all that jazz. Where do you rank Benzema's campaigns when he did the madness in 2021-22 in all-time individual Champions League campaigns? It's up there. Messi, whatever Messi's done in the champs is up there. I don't think people give Suarez and Neymar enough praise for when MSM won the Champions League. Not that Messi didn't do his thing. It's up there though. It's a shame some people now only got to see the king on the tube. I saw my hybrid as a kid and growing up. Bro, Henry's different, bro. Like, DG was starting to suspect the barber did you dirty. I saw that on YouTube. Like, I've just got a hat on, bro. Like, my hair's not cut, but come on, man. Come on now. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Even if the barber did me dirty and I was bald and I ain't got a beard, so I'll look like a brown skin Kante, I'll still get things, bro. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't start me off on nonsense. Yeah. I say it with chest. Most handsome YouTuber there is. Crazy. Therefore, the sexiest Arsenal content creator. What girl are you gonna say? Ty in that? Big up Ty. Go on, Gravenberch. Come on, Liverpool. I need a second, man, because then Spurs have to attack you. Spurs love going gunshot for gunshot. I feel sorry for Spence. Spence getting vexed at his teammates. We'll never see another Ronaldinho, bro. We'll never see another Ronaldinho. Never. Like, never. That's what football's about. Like, as much as we do this statistic bullshit, at the end of the day, and I do it myself, at the end of the day, I do believe there's an element of me anyways. I'll judge footballers. If I give you both a football, who's going to do their thing? I like the Ronaldinhos, the Eden Hazards, the yada, yada, yada. Obviously, I respect the Mohamed Salahs. I think people, because of the flip side, I think people do this aesthetically pleasing bullshit a bit too much. Rush, what's that? Doing skills. Doing too much. But get this guy out of my club, man. I'm going to say my club unless it goes left. Brazilian Ronaldo was unstoppable Barca days. He's first, Ronaldinho second. People only remember Ronaldo from the injuries and Madrid overweight days. Even that, he was cold. But this is where football's gone left, bro. Like, it's all about statistics now. And I get it, it's the modern day, but I can't rate someone because of statistics. And the majority of fans, like Benzema ironically said, people are not watching football. They're going on, what's that app? Sofa Score, where it says, I don't know, 6.5 rating and all of that. They're watching for agendas or they're watching highlights. People don't love football at its purest level. Is that a corner? If that's not a corner, that was dead, Kulusevski. Salah has had a better Prem career than Omri. We don't quit at 29. You're going on timeout, brother, for that. Big up Salah. Don't be silly. You're going on timeout for that. What do you think about the summer? It's more than likely we're going to go all in for Sesko. I think I don't see Newcastle ever letting go of his. Newcastle will be smoking something special if they let him go. Just bring the Sesko and all of them guys in it. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not on it because everything they're gonna say this summer, they said last summer. I'm at the point now. When you sign, in theory, the Zubamendis, the Seskos, the Nico Williams, that one, the other one, we can have conversations. I'm past it now because we're at that stage now. Oh, this summer, that summer, this, that, and the other. Obviously, we're not going to win the Prem. We can't win the League Cup or the FA Cup. Champions League is a fallacy. Just try a thing in it. I guess belief is half the way. I don't care about this. Not saying to do with you, but as my general thoughts, I hate all the summer chat because right now it's February. Because then when the summer comes, what if, because we're not the only ones going for these guys, what if one of them doesn't go? Like, if we get Sesko but not Zubamendi, are you not going to sign a centre mid because that's the only one you wanted? There's this weird, like, a lot of Arsenal, I'm sure football fans, but I can only speak for the club I support. A lot of Arsenal fans are sheep. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I always praise on this channel. What do I always say? I don't tell you what to think, just think. I think too much people are sheep. Too much people got, it's madness, man. Like, I must admit, I think Arsenal is the most frustrating club to make content around because no one's honest. The journalists ain't honest. The toxic positive dons ain't honest. The overly negative dons are not honest. There's a few exceptions that are toxically positive or mad negative that I feel are consistent in this thing. But a lot of people just got vested interest. I'm not sure what the hell is going on with Richarlison. He's gone down. He's beating the floor like this. I don't know what happened to him. But play continues. Sammy Mokbel should lose all credibility for what he's doing right now. Bro, these guys are in the club's pocket. They got links. You don't want to damage it. I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Salah, come on. Salah struck it into the ground. I think the keeper saved it nonetheless. Salah, you're better than that. If anyone was going to score a rocket of a volley, it had to be you. Considering Rodri isn't better than Xavi, Cesc, Iniesta, Thiago, Busquets, is the game gone considering he won a Ballon d'Or? He deserved his thingy, man. Football's gone a long time ago. Another thing, Ballon d'Or, it's just I can't lie, Messi and Ronaldo fucked it up. Because I genuinely think people that are allowed to vote, they like Ronaldo, so they weren't necessarily going to vote for Messi, and vice versa. It's an idiot thing. And as an Arsenal fan, I'm never going to be happy about Ballon d'Or, innit? Not putting him in the GOAT or top category, but I really rest with Nems. Who's that? The artist. He's good still. He's good. I just don't see us getting anyone else but Sesko. Bro, I won't lie to you. Tell Money's coming on. Okay, agenda starting. I won't lie to you, yeah? If I don't see a striker, if I don't see a winger, if I don't see a centre mid as a minimum, count me out of it. And then on top of that, if you're really serious, you get more numbers. Well, it looks like Tell's going to make his debut. He's not good, man. The cane rolls don't even swing. It's dead. His cane roll stopped there. His hair don't grow. He's not going to grow in terms of potential. There's a reason Bayern Munich sold you. He's a quality player. I've done videos on him. I'm shameless, but the game is the game. For Spurs fans, Richarlison's done. I don't know what the injury is. It looks like a calf. Can't lie. The linesman's a bit of a prick. Like, my man's clearly hurt and you're shepherding him off. Okay, let's see what Matthias tells about. See what you're about, mate. Tell hate watch. I'm not convinced Zubamendi deal is done at all. You never know if that guy will definitely be looking for a midfielder. They'll probably two. I can't see us signing two midfielders. And like, you can't be talking about transfers until they go through anyways, much less Zubamendi. Shabozlai delivers. Oh, bro, this guy's rubbish, man. There's 7 minutes of added on time. The report states the Zubamendi deal is just an idea. We have nothing has been done. Yeah, but then you look a few weeks ago when David Ornstein, Sammy Motbell and all of them, they were sounding rather bullish. But as I always say, until man are holding shirts, doing all of that kind of stuff, it's a myth. Richarlison injured again. How much they pay for him? I swear 65, 70 odd million. The whole media runs narratives on this fan base because Arsenal fans fall for anything, bro. Pardon me, they fall for anything. I understand why people would not like Arsenal fans. The ones on social media are unbearable. A lot of them just want to suck Mikel Arteta off. It's weird, man. What else have we got? DJ, I said earlier wait, one sec. We got corner dead from Liverpool. DJ, I said it earlier. Until I see them holding up the shirt, I don't believe the links. Observing, evaluating, addressing. See what I'm saying? Market opportunities, all these bullshits. It's all nonsense. It's not nonsense in theory, but where we're concerned, and we just go around it. Like Arsenal fans, we could, apart from United, these two fan bases keep the lights on in a lot of media houses. It's jarring, man. A lot of Arsenal fans don't stand on anything. Conforming with the narrative is easier, though, DG. People don't talk football for a difficult time, which is true, but I guess you mirror yourself in it. I'm never going to say something I don't believe. If I feel everything is terrible, I'm not going to pretend it's good, and vice versa. And I feel you're lying to yourself, you know, especially in a sport, yeah, whatever team you support. Football is the only game that captures emotions. You've got grown men chatting shit about Lewis Skelly. You've got fans moving mad and there's a tribalism stuff. I think that's why you've got to look at things. For me, I just believe you can have your emotional opinion, but at some point, you got to sit back and look at the chessboard. Like, unpopular opinion, I don't think everything about Arsenal is terrible. I'm vexed because we're not kicking on and signings and the same old stuff and cronkies and this and that. There's so much. But the way I hear some people speak, and I'm not necessarily saying we're amazing. Like, you would think we're getting relegated. We're second in the league. We are a difficult team to play. People do change their issue, the way they play for us. But then there's also the evident negatives. That's why I think you have to apply it with balance. Like, a lot of these experts were telling me Kai Havertz can do it for the majority of the season. You don't know, ball. He can't. When has Kai Havertz ever shown you he can lead a line for a consistent basis? I don't care what heat maps and all this BS says. I really don't. You just need common sense. And who wouldn't want to be wrong? This guy, I would love to be wrong and Kai Havertz turns into a Van Persie region, but that's not the way life works. Conor Bradley, that's a ball. Unlucky Curtis Jones. Is that a corner to Liverpool? I believe it is. We're doing an awful job selling Isaac on moving to us with how we played against Newcastle. But he's not moving to us anyways. What do you think of Tate? Who's that? You talking about Andrew Tate? Didn't watch the Ronaldo interview, man, out here reassuring himself that he's the best ever. To be fair with you, if you don't believe you're the best, no one can. And Ronaldo's not my GOAT. But if any one of these footballers or ex-footballers came out and said, I believe I'm the best, I think with him, you have to say, fair enough. He's got a body of work. I think there's a golfing class between you and Messi. I can hear the preference thing, but you are a GOAT. I think automatically you have to, when I remove emotion, you and Messi by default is in everybody's top 5 GOATs. Now, if I add emotion, I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is in my top 5 GOATs. So yeah, man. Jess is fit. Edward, calm down, man. Big up, Jess. Calm down, man. Calm down, man. Calm down. What else have we got? Omri elevated the Prem to what it is. If he hadn't played in the Prem, it wouldn't have been as popular. But bare people never saw. And this is why social media, like people that are coming out with mad stats, they're younger than me, which is 29. Some of them haven't seen any serious things, don't know football, haven't got a body of work. Omri's clear of Benz. You can't pick Van Persie or Omri, come on, man. Omri's clear of him, bro. We go back to hating them next week, but for now, come on, Liverpool. Amen. Do you rate Nines DG? Who you listening to? Yeah, big up Nines. Nines is cold. Controversial opinion. K. Dot winning 5 Grammys is a bit too much. Decent song, but 5 really was overplayed. I got a love-hate relationship with Kendrick Lamar, man. As childish as it is, I like his music, but I hate his ad-libs. It sounds so... I hate his ad-libs, man. Like, I really do. Fredo is clear essential, see. Big up Fredo, but I'd rather listen to Fredo, but talent-wise, like making a song, I think it's quite close. If I'm honest. Gakpo, God has a plan for you, my son. Now, knocking on the door for the best right now. He broke into the US market and he's putting out bangers. His new album was a bit mid, though. I think Central C's album was a 7 out of 10. Cess for R8 takes us away. DG, if Arteta gets sacked, then the new manager comes in. You know he's going to want his players and his type of playing football. Are we ready for the struggles that are going to come with change? You have to be, keeping... I'm not saying I want Arteta to go, but you can't prolong, in theory, staying with Arteta year in, year out doesn't guarantee success. It does for the Cronkies because all they want is Champions League football. Getting rid of him doesn't. And you're right. If he gets sacked, you have to give that new manager scope to change his team and who he does or doesn't want. Central C is just popular, not knocking it, but Dave's pen is different level. Dave is competing with the Kendricks and Jids with pen at this point. Yeah. That's the end of the first half, folks. What have we made of this football so far? Fortunately, Liverpool are a goal up. It is still 1-1 on aggregate. I guess Spurs, it shouldn't be all doom and gloom, but I think Spurs have competed. It's been an easy game. AJ Tracy. Big up AJ, but I'm not a fan of his music still. He can rap. He can defo rap, but I'm not a fan of his music. Trying to be, I'm proper not a fan of it. There's bare music I don't listen to. Nipsey Cold. I listen to a lot of Nipsey's thoughts about life. I look at myself as YouTube's Nipsey Hussle, if I'm honest with you. I'm not involved in the shenanigans. It should all be about the content. I look at my channel as Switzerland, if I'm honest. I don't want no beefs, which this ain't. YouTubers disagreeing is not beef, bro. Like, I'm not even a bad boy like that. I've never been, but I've got the battle wounds and I would finger my arm to show you, like, beef is serious things. I don't want to be in any of the shenanigans. I believe life should be about this should be about the content. Like, all the Arsenal fans, whether you believe this and that, it should all be about Arsenal centrally and giving the fans them the content they want. If I'm honest with you, but like live people getting their feelings in it. Tell one, let's go. We're winning this now. Oh, Shane Wisdom up there in the UK. I don't know that. Kendrick Lamar is actually a Spurs fan. If he's a Spurs, yeah, he's rubbish. He's overrated. He shouldn't have got 5 Grammys. Not a fan of US music anymore. Pretty dead for me. Dipset was what Dipset's cold. Do you know what it is? Music is dead now. Obviously, there's a couple people that are doing their thing. Music is shit now. Music is not about the music anymore. Everybody's making the same song. It's like YouTube. It's about the numbers, bro. And I get it. When you got labels behind you, when you got people, at the end of the day, people got to get paid. I get it. It's not about originality. Like, you might be a conscious rapper. Like, that might be you. But that's not paying the bills. Unless you're the exception, that's not paying the bills. So you might make one of them funny man songs that go live on TikTok and is getting streamed. That's all it's about. Everything sounds the same. I feel everything is about being, even down to dancehall, everything's about being a weirdo. Everything's about having a gimmick away from the actual craft of the music. Which I get it, time changes. Everyone's just a robot, much like on a football pitch. This tie should be over. Let's batter these mugs, Marcel. Amen. All the young ones just looking to go viral on TikTok. And I get it because, unfortunately, we're probably going to be a hypocrite, actually. Like, because I feel it's easier. Like, if you want to do music now, I think it's easier to blow in music than it must have been back in the day. The days where you actually had to go on what's that what's that Windows program where man were burning their own CDs, taking it to CD shops, actually selling things on the like selling your actual CD. You actually had to put in the work, like, and especially for certain sorts of music, you had to be verified. You couldn't be talking mad things. Anyone can come out and say mad things now, like, and especially with the TikTok and all these things, it's gone different. It's gone different. Music's gone different. It's just about banging on TikTok. And to be fair, the same is like YouTube. Like, there's bare dons that are just like, bro, you see grown men all the time effing and blinding and making mad noises and doing mad things on YouTube. Because speaking honestly and properly is dead. I watch all the fan reactions because 9 times out of 10, I'm up in there. But man, like, bro, there's so many content creators. I know you don't believe what you're talking about. I know that you don't believe that for. It's all a mind games. It's a WWE character thing. You got man making donkey noises and shit, like doing mad stuff. You got that. What's that guy, bro? I'm seeing one you with glasses. He's fucking like pretending to be on his pretending to bust, pause, like falling off his feet. It's an idiot thing, man. And that, what's that United fan with the long hair, man? He looks like a cool guy, but he needs to shower, man. Just chatting shit. But that, again, at the same time, I might think that clearly this is what people want to see and hear. So at the same time, is the marketplace the issue with YouTube, with music? Are the consumers the one to blame? Because at some point, you've got to sit there and say, oh, okay, I've got bills to pay. I like rapping about this. People want to hear that. Even music. Am I a hypocrite, yeah? I was having this debate with my friend. Do you care about if a rapper lives what they're talking about? Because for me, I do. But then, if they're rapping about shooting and all of that, obviously you don't want to hear you like in normal society, like you don't want to see that and hear that. But at the same time, I don't want to hear you spitting about that because there's even rappers that are kind of close to home, and I will listen to them a bit more because I've seen you do certain things. I have seen it all, but through the grapevine. Liverpool have had 11 shots, 4 on target, 72% of the ball. Spurs have had only 1 shot, none on target, and just 28%. It's still 1-1 on aggregate. Liverpool probably feel in the ascendancy. If I'm honest, this is one of those weird Liverpool performances which I've seen on occasion this season. Normally they blitz teams, but then there's these occasions where they make things more difficult than they need to be. Liverpool, you definitely need to win. Jamie Redknapp and Dawson in the building. To be fair, Jamie Redknapp might be conflicted. He's going Wembley anyways. Omri used to run rings around you, Jamie Carragher. That's why you man hate Arsenal. Pussios. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, folks. Come on, man. Big up you lot, man. You lot support the content regardless. Don't forget to follow on. Speaking of TikTok, follow on TikTok, man. I got 900 followers, people. The goal for the end of the year was 1,000. That's one thing. Even me. That's one thing I hate about content creation, man. You got to do all the gimmicky things. You got like, I just like to talk football, whether I'm right or wrong, whether I'm animated or calm. My thing is authenticity, innit? And I think a lot of you get that. That's how I feel. But yeah, BS sells in the industry, and unfortunately, being fake is how you get on. It's life, innit? Rappers are actors nowadays, DG. None of these gangster rappers are really gangsters, 100%. But then again, is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it a bad thing? Because if you're not living what you rap about in society, you're not killing, you're not selling drugs, you're not damaging communities by selling drugs, you're not doing a madness. Is it wrong? Because I don't think it is, but then I do. Because if you're saying all of this and you're a fraud, you're just chatting shit, essentially. Like, are we going to be RIP Tupac? Are we going to be honest about Pac? Because that's what led to Tupac's demise. He wanted to do the bad boy thing. Like, it's an interesting debate. No, I prefer they don't. I don't want people getting burst. But I don't like listening to fake shit. Like, if I know you're not on it, like, obviously, if you're not putting that, like, I'm only talking about the guys that actually, like, you're rapping that stuff and you didn't do it. If you're not, like, I listen to Drake. Not all the time, but I think Drake's a calm artist. I know he's soft. Is that will not come at the price we want with no competition? Does he want to leave Saudi owners able to offer better? Allow me, you're right, but allow me, and I'm a hypocrite because King Von is one of my favorite artists. What does that say about me? But it's not even, he's got the mad songs, but he's got songs where he's talking about real life stuff. Don't act like Pusher when you've never hustled. That's my opinion. I hear it. I'm with that. But at the same time, if you're a capper, because bear man, let's not get it twisted. Bear these rappers, there's better people that have been around it, but you've not been around it, if that makes sense. Like your brethren's doing all that. You might have been there. They're good at rapping. You've put on for your family. It is what it is, isn't it? Like I hear it. I don't agree with it, but I hear it. If a rapper is rapping about his life story and he was a gangbanger and did time at some point, I'm here for that because there's a holistic story being told and it's true. And then, but then again, is gangster music snitching? I had another debate I was having with my friends. Is it snitching? We've all seen the people that their lyrics are getting put up in court and whatnot. Respect to you, DJ. I'm a producer and DJ, and it's all about gimmicks. Now, you see what I'm saying? Pay to play, essentially. Or if you have a sick photo shoot, you get the gigs nowadays. Exactly. You get a jumpy beat. Like I'm 29, but like back in like my early days, you had to, there was two ways to do it. Either really authentic, they could, people no matter where they're from could check in and your story matched up, or the galley were feeling your thing. Now, decent beat, jump up and down, people can use it on TikTok, you're gone clear. I would say one thing I like though about music now is even in the most gangsterist of rapper, you have to be cool with the YouTube neeks. You see it, they're always doing the streams. You have to do that. You have to do that. I see it like wrestling, it's entertainment. 100%. Even this YouTube game, bro. Bear man on the net don't like each other. I'm seeing you. Oh my God. That's one lesson I had to learn quickly. I'm like, bro, I swear you lot, we're moving a bit mad, chatting shit about each other. Pardon me, I've been there with your chatting shit about this guy. All bro, it's all madness. Absolute madness. Rapping about past events is not snitching. Well, it's complicated. You should check out Hassan Campbell when he talks about rapping street stuff. I mean, if you don't talk about it, you know, it is what it is. But how many times have we seen somebody rap about something either in the UK or the US? Police have gone, hang on, mate, you're talking about something we've been investigating. Let's go and do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it slightly is self-snitching. If I say, like, because people rap like this, like, obviously I can't rap, but on the 6th of February, I had the enemy, I shot him, and then I drank some Hennessy. I shot him on this road, that road. It sounds mad. And then whatever. Bobby Shmurda, one of the biggest bangers in recent, well, I say recent, one of the biggest bangers. People got bags for that. Like, people got in trouble for that. But then again, if you don't rap that, maybe you can change names and be smart. But if you don't rap that, you don't have the song. It's crazy. And to be fair, though, I think it should be authentic because football mirrors society. I say that all the time. Rap music should transcend life, not just gangster stuff. Because there's people that I listen to that are just normal people talking about struggles, whether you're talking about love or whatever, addiction, like the rock stars. Everybody, like, music mirrors society, innit? That's what you should. Everyone should just rap their truth in it. And the madness is how many of them got bagged. Exactly. See what I'm saying? Mitch doing 99 years. Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Even 3KO, but like, bro, like, it's more than music lyrics, but it's playing a part. There's dumb kids that rap about crimes they've committed, stupid games, win prizes. Yeah. You reap what you sow. You actually, in life, you reap what you sow. If you're as I get older, I would add a layer to that in that I feel personally the energy you put out, you kind of give, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, you reap what you sow. If you want to be a bad boy, it's two ways that goes, you know. Well, three. But not everybody ends up like Nines or becomes a rapper and gets out of there. There's two other options, and that's in jail, or that is unfortunately in the ground before your time. That's what Cam was saying about Jim Jones. You're nearly 50 and still in the streets. Everyone getting locked up around you. Some point you need to grow up. But a lot of people don't grow up, bro. A lot of people don't grow up, unfortunately, man. Like, what? I'm turning 30 and obviously we love women. I'm a loyal guy. Gally, shout me. I'm 30 in April. DM. Let's get married and that. But like, a lot of my friends, like, some don't have nothing to offer to the table. And what I mean by that is you're not saying anything about how we boss up, how we get better, anything. You're just, all you know is gal, bro. Like, you're 30. Like, we love women, but at some point, guys, come on. I promise you, like, I know I've got friends that are doing a lot better than me. People that are millionaires, people that got phone shops, people that bust off this crypto thing, people that got businesses. And then there'll be an next man like, oh, I just chopped this girl, I'll link in this one, I'm doing that. That's great. But like at the end of it, what's if like we're not 16, 17, 18. This ain't exciting. 100% it's always exciting. Why for never being excited around girls? That's a why, but you get the point. DG, why do you fall off the conscious-ish? I like conscious music, but I'll be real, man. I'm already quite a deep thinker and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to hear music about that kind of stuff on occasion. Like I want to hear escape from reality. I want to hear that, if I'm honest. There's occasions where I want to hear that sort of stuff, but 9 times I don't want to be in the gym thinking, oh, black people need to unite. There's racism. There's this. There's that. I don't want to hear that. Like I don't want to hear that. Like I have cousins that are hitting 40, still not married, still chasing girls. Madness. 3-6 Mafia or Locks. Locks, 100% the better group. Music is existence given sound. Not sure it ever gets credit it's supposed to get. It's haram, really, if we're honest with ourselves. Music is haram, bro. It's crazy, man. Great. Keep the debates and that coming, man. Yo, girls in Leeds, Leicester, Liverpool, Essex, Newcastle. DG wants to put a ring on it. No Beyonce thing. Shout out Leeds. Who cares about music? Clearly us, Dave. The fuck? I care about music. If you care about music, say I or Saturn people. I care about music. If you don't give... Dave, come on, Dave Mitchell, man. Do you know how much of a Scrooge you have to be? A man said I don't care about music. That's crazy. I see. Okay. If you don't care about music, Dave, you're my guy. But like, just mute the stream or exit or wait till we get back to football. The game's not started yet, lad. We can talk about football, about music. We do it all here. There's a difference between rapping about the lifestyle and rapping about specific, like they hit. I hear that, but the lines are slightly blurred in that regard. Because you kind of have to, second half soon begin, you kind of have to rap about specific events, no? And don't get twisted, I don't just like that stuff. Like one of my favorite songs is it Lana Del Rey? Born to Die. One of my favorite artists is Amy Winehouse. I like music. Good stuff for me once again, brother. George, big up yourself. See, he's cool. I know George likes music. That looks like he's in a dance still. Funniest part of this year's Grammys be the part when the entire crowd went and minor when we know certain man in the crowd been to, oh shit. Do you know what? That's one genre of music I want back. R&B. Because I remember like when R&B, like I remember when music was good. Like R&B is still one of my old school R&B. It's one of my favorite ones. Like when you had proper nice looking gal, like nice ones. Now all you need to do is have tats, be able to twerk. You're there. Nice. Like, bro, R&B was lit. When you used to sit down and watch MTV or whatever and just watch the music, like you actually knew the music vids. Put a 1 in the chat. Come on, bare people saying ones and eyes. Come on, so everyone here cares about music. You're outnumbered, lad. You're outnumbered, lad. KO is too. It's a waste of talent, man. It's a waste of talent. I'll be real. It's a sad story with KO. It's sad. 37 blood. You know what? Again, someone's lost their life, but blood for conspiracy as well. But conspiracy, and nine times out of 10, the conspiracy can get you done a lot more than actually doing things. And apparently they've deleted his YouTube, but fuck, you know. Damn. Most rappers rap about their past crimes. These crimes are already known about by their friends. If you haven't done, but if you have not done time, you shouldn't be rapping about that shit. Pardon me, cases get reopened all the time. Oh, Liverpool could be in here. Come on, hey, Liverpool. We're having a good stream. Salah, pattern that, please. Salah. Ah, is that a corner? Salah, you're acting, man. Salah, you don't fancy it today, Salah, you know. You don't. Because if this was a relegation race or a final, Salah go back. It was a point where a lot of rappers blowing up with 2 real labels didn't want to see their man deals after paying them and seeing them dead or in jail for life. But yeah. BSL's in the industry 1,000,000%. Yardman is funny still. Big up Yardman. Julian on AFTV makes title. Mind games, man. Julian just on mind games, man. Mind games. Yeah, Liverpool. Another corner. Hey, LimeWire. What a throwback. I know everyone here is giving their computer a virus. I can't lie. I don't know who DJ Don is, you know. I don't know these guys. DG Animal Collective are the best musical artists of the last 50 years. All the young ones just looking to go viral on TikTok. You get it? Yes. Bro, Liverpool, how? It's a good save from the kinky Don and goal. How's that not gone in, Liverpool? Arsenal score corners for fun against these, man. Liverpool, you're acting. How? Aye, Onslaught has definitely told them at halftime, wrap it up. There's no need for extra time and pens. Gakpo, go on. Bang it. Okay, Danso's got a block. Gray's not great. Archie Gray, yeah, that is your name. You haven't done well enough there. Boy, the last time we won the Cat Yarbo Cup, no one in the chat was born. Yeah, we won it in 93. I'm in 95. Pete, I detest Tate. I don't agree. Sometimes I think Tate goes a bit too crazy with a lot of his comments, but I do agree with some of the stuff he says around men dealing with heartbreak, men just being men. Like, let's be honest. I do like in today's society, men can open up about mental health and that. But like everything, it's gone too left. A lot of men are soft. Like, a lot of people are soft, quick to diagnose themselves with mental health. It's all about the taking part. In life, unfortunately, there's winners and losers. If life was fair, we'd all have a lot less. I thought Spence was fouled by Shabozla. He's read the challenge very well. There is no advantage. Good play from Spence, if I'm really honest with you. But yeah, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo is probably the second most effective player football has ever seen. The first being Messi. Ronaldo had to grind proper for his ability, though. Do you know what? I'm not saying you, yeah, but in general, I do think there's this rhetoric that Messi had all this ability in the world, which he clearly had, but he never had to work. And Ronaldo was some, I don't know, Marquinhos, and he worked very hard. I think there's balance. Our fans need to stop dick riding. Isaac, fit squad, we bury him in new. Jay, I wish I had your level of optimism, you know. My muse kind of just riding out at the moment to see what happens. Matthew, that's all we can do. Like, I don't think we're winning nothing. Hopefully Liverpool can drop some points, which ain't happening. Okay. Oi! I don't think that's a pen, but it's definitely one. It's one of them age-old things. Darwin Nunes, get your leg there. Spurs have been hit by the Liverpool Roar in the second half. Soft. Hey, Darwin Nunes, don't get any ideas about taking that, though. I got told we wouldn't be where we are if Havertz didn't sign for us. Someone don't like you. Positives outweigh the negatives, hence improvement over the years. Hopefully, Mikel Arteta's ego is coming down a bit and we'll do the right things in the summer. I'm half in, half out at the moment, him, but we're still in the Premier Champs. For me, with Mikel Arteta, it's just, bro, you're doing your thing. Can we get over the line? Jokes aside, I first heard of Tell Money from DG, Matthias Tell from DG, and I actually thought his name was Tell Money for time. We really watch football here, man. When all these other guys are pretending they rate these dons, we do have a bigger one than Man United. Man said he thought it was Man the House. I saw him on a visit last year. Oh, sorry, we've seen that already. Sammy Mokbel losing all credit. Do you know what the saddest thing is? Sammy Mokbel's a cool guy, you know. He's actually a cool guy. Many years ago, I met him at some event. Salah to take this penalty. He's taken 48. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He's taken 48. I think it said he scored 40. And the stat came off. Come on, Salah. Mo Salah. I can't lie. From penalties, you're a bit shaky for me, you know. 1 minute you want to score them, then you don't. Salah, please, man. You ain't really done much. What kind of run-up is this? Who am I to question the Egyptian Messi? But this is looking a bit mad. I'm not really confident. I hope you can, Salah. Inshallah. Mohamed Salah. Never in doubt. My brother Mo. Who died? Show. Salah, that's not you to do all these celebrations and that. You're too humble for that. You didn't even do that with chess. But you scored. 2-0 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. It's just who we are, mate. Let's get more, man. To be fair, though, I actually think the Spurs have competed. It doesn't matter about competing. It does when I saw the way my team played yesterday. But it doesn't matter about competing in a trophy, innit? Like, you need to be winning. So, yeah, Mazzo. Yeah, Tay, I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but I think in relation to men being men, as I said, men being men and dealing with heartbreak, all the other stuff, I don't know, for all the way he talks, the way he goes a bit too crazy with how he talks like women are like shit on your shoe in it. I don't believe that in it. I'm not with all of that. But specifically, how men should carry themselves, I agree with some of it. But that red pill content, like not even with Andrew Tate, like Fresh and Fit, anyone who's listening to that's an idiot anyways. Like, bro, clearly these are guys that were lame, they've got money, they've got gal with no self-esteem. And then they link up with other little their fan bases, other little minions that haven't that I like them but haven't got that. And you're selling in life, you're just selling people hope, innit? You're selling people hope. That's why religious venues will never be out of business. Go on, Darwin Nunes, Mohamed Salah. Come on, I've seen you do madness against my team. Salah, you're acting. I've seen you do some complete fuckery against better players. You are letting Spurs off. You might be a closet Spurs fan. DG, don't you think music is saturated now, though? I feel like it's difficult to distinguish yourself from the masses. Yes and no, because I feel the same way with YouTube. Because then when you look at it, yeah, there's billions of people in this world. There's millions of people that watch YouTube. It shouldn't. There's nothing that can be saturated. I definitely think it's harder to be authentic and tell your story, and you get lost in the algorithm and all of that. But it's saturated with the same thing. Oh, Connor Bradley, that was a good turn. I don't think that was the best of passes from Kanate. Everyone wants it easy nowadays. Yep. Kinky Don, man. The Kinky Don DGS spray would say you need a red card. I'm pushing agendas. So, yeah, man. The thing about Ronaldo's work put in and Messi is that players who are around Messi are saying that he never trained seriously, although some of that is club mandate having him in the physio room. I do think Messi is one of those footballers, and some of you that follow me on a regular basis, you'll hear me say, I think some people try to be footballers, and I think there are people who God just says, yo, your thing is playing football. I think Messi is one of them. Like, Messi's the best player I've ever watched live. And you see, I have to say this again, yeah. If you can get over to Inter Miami, Messi makes no sense live. I would have, when I saw Messi for the first time, I would have loved to have not been a football fan and just been getting into it because he makes no sense. You've all seen we've all watched Messi. We know he's great. We know we've dribbling. Messi could do everything. But you see across 90 minutes, you wouldn't think it's Messi. He's unbothered. Plays on the left. He's walking. He's fiddling with his socks. He's a passenger. And then there's a couple of moments throughout the 90 minutes. Like the goalie might have the ball. They pass it to the right back and he's on the left-hand side. In life, you just see him run like Speedy Gonzalez. And then you see him dance past the whole team, do madness. You wouldn't... He's seeing football at some next level, man. Kulusevski. Is this the lad? You the lad that? Oh, it's in the sideline. Is this the lad they got from Bayern Munich, mate? Fucking hell, mate. He can't be that good. He's doing the passion merchant thing. Yeah, brother, you don't know this is Anfield. Man, gassing up the Spurs fans doing this at Anfield. You do not know where you are, brother. What lad is this? It's a dodgy deal, mate. Got a 3-letter last name. Got Kane Rose that don't even touch the back of his head. Got the Luis Suarez arm thing for no reason. What's going on? Matthias Tell, you snake me and Sam for these lot. You must score 1 million goals. You have to score 1 million goals and get 1 million assists. The game is the game. Is this the lad that is high? No wonder fucking Mikel Arteta didn't want to sign no one. You know what I mean? Ain't seen ya. Jed Spence got the wavy long hair. You ain't got the wavy long hair. Jed Spence has lost the ball, though. Dilly-dallying. Fortunately for him, Shabazz. Okay, Shabazz, I was going to hate on you. He's found Salah. Salah, I've seen you score from this angle for Arsenal. You're acting. That's a fantastic tackle by Sarr of Spurs, by the way. Matthias Tell. You might not be the truth. My credibility is slightly on the line with you. I've been gassing you for years. You're not ready. Today you are. You're not ready to play as a number 9. It's a left wing thing. You're not ready yet. Bergval's coming on. Who arguably should have been sent off in the first leg. Pedro Puro's coming on. What? They're not bringing on that Mickey Mouse shoot. Sorry, Mikey Moore. Not bringing him on. Has he scored against City and them thing there yet? Don't compare that scrub to Ethan. Agendas have to agenda. Spence, who's doing up left back at the moment. Bentacore. Onslaught, do the right thing, man. We don't want to see Shabazz line no more, man. McAllister, get warm. Danzo. I can't wait to see you get rich, you know. He's doing all right today. He's Bandulu, though. I've preed it. He's Bandulu. You can see it. It's a Titus Bramble thing with him. He's not the truth. Nice to see Pedro Puro. I haven't seen you since you got done up against Everton. I definitely haven't seen you since Trossard. Trossard hasn't done anything this season apart from rip you. Sarr is coming off. I like Sarr, man. DG, your top 5 Messi and Ronaldo goals. Ronaldo, I can't lie. The banger against Arsenal from like 40 yards against Almunia. I have to discredit it's Almunia, innit? That, um, that he scored a banger for United against Porto. The free kick against Portsmouth. The last two, you put me on the spot there. It'd probably have to be a couple against Barcelona, if I'm honest with you. Messi. There was one against Bilbao. There was one against Bilbao. The header in the Champions League final against Man United. The goal in the second Champions League final against United. The goal against us where like he's chipped it over Almunia and volleyed it for no reason. He proper violated us. I would say my favorite Messi goal, because I remember it like it's yesterday. Can't remember the year, but they played Real Madrid in the semi-finals and it's just about to be half time. He's just danced past everyone and he's falling over and he just kissed the ball into the back of the net with his right foot. I think either Busquets or Xavi passed him the ball. Jed Spence puts in a ball. To be fair, where this is why Tell's not ready to be a striker, because that's where Richarlison would have been. Top 5 Arsenal goals, not your personal favorite. Then it's subjective. Then it's subjective, then, bro. Like, then it's subjective because I might say 5 goals and then like someone that is subjective. For me, Henry against Real Madrid. Any goal Henry's put in against Man United. There was one I say a few, it's definitely not a few. Danced past Liverpool. I think Invincible season he danced past Liverpool. Obviously, Bergkamp against Leicester, Bergkamp against Newcastle. Emirates era. Arsenal versus Norwich. I'm sure it was Aston Villa or something where Ozil's like the ball's coming, he's kind of like he's behind him and he's just done some flicking. A Giroud against Crystal Palace. There's a few still. I'm sure Mesut Ozil, Aubameyang and that did a madness against Leicester. There's a few still. There's a few. Santi Cazorla, therefore I wish it Champions League final, FA Cup final. To be fair, Aaron Ramsey's got a couple of pingers as well. There's a lot, man. We all day. Oh, that free kick against Roma. Yeah. Part of Eduardo's there. Big up. Nah, don't slander Tanganga. He played for the same team as me. None of Zidane, Ronaldinho, Atal get near Maradona. If you never saw him, you missed out. Yeah, I wish I got to see Maradona still. That's why I said favorite. Sorry, then I'm moving dyslexic and not reading. There's a few, man. There's like I feel like I'm doing your question a disservice. I'd really have to sit down. Like there's been bare, bro. There's been a few, man. I'm trying to think of you know what it is? My natural bias when it comes to goals. My bias is screamers, like screamers, 30 yards, whatever, scream volleys and like mad goals. That's what I like to see in it. Don't get twisted. I love the Wenger ball, the passing and all that, but screamers. You've seen the goal I always run in the intro. I like screamers, man. That absolute volleys and all of that. There's a lot though, man. There's a lot. Henry's one when he's going, is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? There's a few. I'm trying to in my head players. Alexis Sanchez has got a few. Alexis Sanchez scored a great goal against City. I think his debut season. Arshavin against Blackburn. Arshavin's got a few as well. Liverpool could be in here. Oh, come on. Hey, Onslaught. Shabozla. Onslaught, come on, man. I get it. It's the League Cup. You probably got things to do. Like you're playing players. Slot, come on, man. This guy's frustrating. The one against Real Madrid. Yeah, it's like he danced past everyone. I'm definitely a fan of Neymar. I don't judge. You can say Neymar's not your guy and all of that, but people that act like Neymar is not a legend in this thing, I don't think you understand ball. You can criticize. All right, Bradley, go on. Side netting. Big up Dapo because you always here. Messi the Don, but Ronaldinho was the best I've ever watched. Was he done at the World Cup? Bro, there's been ballers, you know. Maradona was clearly the greatest, ran rings around entire teams despite getting kicked out. Everything went through him. I would have loved to have been there for Maradona, George Best, RIP, all of the RIP Maradona as well. These kind of guys. In my generation at 29, yeah, I've got friends, yeah, that I look at them funny because they'll say they go like we'll have this conversation about top 5 goals. Big up everyone. But Dons will say Pele, Dons will say Maradona, Dons will say Eusebio and Zico and all of that. Big up the legends. But you only saw them in documentaries. You weren't there. Like, you weren't there. It's like if you ask someone their favorite musicians, they say Biggie and Tupac. Like, I'm not saying they can't be, but you know what you're doing with that. Messi was the best live performance I've witnessed. Hat trick for Argentina in Ecuador. They needed the win to qualify for the World Cup. Whole stadium were chanting. Messi's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's all right. Could be more. You don't need to hit the subscribe button and all of that stuff, man. Respect DG and the rest. Summer transfers is going to be difficult. It is, man. They're definitely not sacking him. Some of you are moving mad in the comments. It's all right, Dave. I can't see your comment. I big up Canu. Partey scored some screamers. Ramsey has scored some screamers. Arshavin has scored some very cute, even at this very ground when I was watching that the other day, like some of the way he took his finishes. I'll always have love for Arshavin because he was a good player, and at the time that was a big money signing for us. We was under serious hysteric measures. Liverpool could be in here. Come on, Gakpo. Yeah! Unlucky. Let's see that again. In real time, it looked a lot closer. Let's see. He's taking it on his left. It's hit the post even. I didn't even see that first. Did the keeper touch it? Either way, it's clipped outside the post. Come on, man. He's kept Spurs indirectly in the game. DJ, I honestly think we're going to win the Champions League. Same, man. That's my favorite. That's my favorite saying. Word to LeBron. Messi somehow has bird's eye view, the vision, weighted passes he makes. They're not. But how can one man have everything? You can pass, you can even header, but you can pass, you can shoot, you can dribble, you can do the normal stuff. I've seen different versions of Messi. I've seen you play striker, right wing. Kind of towards his end of his days in Europe, you was kind of, for your standards, you was more of a support kind of figure. You was happy to let other people shine. Curtis Jones done very well to win the ball back. To be fair, Bentancur's done very well as well. Gakpo's back to beef. Gakpo's done brilliant there. Holding on to it too long. Curse of the commentator. I feel so. Messi's son, I know I heard he scored bare goals for the under-13s of Inter Miami, such his life, but there's no point you playing football. Because you might be a good footballer. You might be Premier League standard, but nothing to shout about. But you're always going to be mentioning your dad. It's like Zidane's kids. Like, obviously, you're not losing, but you're already losing that you're compared to your dad. And like, does anyone know where them Zidane kids are? I can't lie, Zidane. You can't. Why did one of your sons become a goalie, man? That's an idiot thing. You can't be Zidane's kid and you're a goalie. That's a prick thing. Even Cristiano Ronaldo's boy. Wouldn't it be funny if Messi's lad and Ronaldo's lad they continue the rivalry? I don't know though, man. It's crazy. We live in a day and age where, for me, 29 is humbling, man, because I'm seeing players I used to watch week in, week out become managers. Ashley Young, in theory, could play against his son. It's getting mad. Fletcher's boys at Man United. Kai Rooney's doing all right. Like, it's weird, man. Ain't tell me life got like this. I can't even lie. It's even weird to see Mikel Arteta managing. Still remember you. You was a Rebo at Arsenal, but you were certainly at Everton and that. Steven Gerrard's weird as well. Lamps. Really weird. Weird, man. Jack Wilshere as well. I don't know how good or bad he's doing at Norwich. 25 minutes left, people. 65 minutes on the clock. Liverpool have turned it around. Raw! You needed to score some goals to overcome the tie, and you've done it. That's crazy. Never seen that before. How do you do that? Where they do that? Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. That's my favourite song. Mohamed Salah. He killed Szoboszlai in truth. Szoboszlai, you're shameless for even saying that's a free kick. No chance. Young Mbappe is better than older Mbappe. Tell us not what I expect. I'm not going to, bro. He's not. Can't judge a man against Liverpool coming off the bench and that. He's cold. He's not ready to be a striker. Santi scored nothing. I'm sure Santi Cazorla even scored a very good goal against Liverpool. Clivert is looking serious now. He's looking like his dad's son. If Messi's kid is Prem level, then his skill is hereditary. You might as well sign Messi. Silvini, there's been bangers. I would say one of the best goals I've seen in the Premier League. Yeah, Foxy's a Newcastle fan, so I remember it. I was watching. I weren't at the game. I was at another game where there was a banger, but I weren't at that one. I was watching it. Papi Cisse, just because, yeah, that is technique he learned in Africa, bro. He learned when he was playing football in Senegal, wherever he's from. Like, you can't coach that. None of the against Petr Cech as well, bamboozled him. Like, none of that goal was up. It made no sense. No sense. The way he hit it, the way it swerved, none of it made sense. Danzo's cleared. That's not a foul, ref. The game is going soft. Nasri scored some bangers. Top 5 DG goals. My goals. Obviously, the screamer you've seen there. Some of you have seen it. The game for AFCM where I conceded a penalty and then scored a last-minute winner. Crazy. My goal when I returned back to Wrongens, which you see the intro I do, the original intro thing, and you can see me doing that. I think I was like 13. I remember the chairman of my team said, I used to play up front. He said, sub me off. I scored, and I just looked at him. There's been a few still. I scored directly from a corner as a kid as well. Like, I'm right back. Yeah, Toure scored some peaks. Whoever thinks to hit like that is crazy. Brooklyn, you know, I still have him on an edited FM save. He's set to be world class. But then again, them footballers, yeah. When I think about it, obviously there's been some dads, kids have gone on to play football and that, but it wouldn't surprise me if Messi and Ronaldo's kids go on to do nothing. It doesn't necessarily surprise me that Zidane's kids are not anywhere near serious in football, because it's like, obviously you might not have the ability, but like, are you born with that hunger? Like that same hunger Cristiano Ronaldo had growing up in the slums of Portugal and wanting to be better. His son ain't got that. I'm not saying his son don't want to be a better footballer, but yeah. Papi Cisse scored 2 great goals that game. The first gets forgotten. I can't lie. Yeah, I don't remember the other one. Justin Fashanu for Norwich versus Liverpool goal of the season. Check it out. Real banger. See, football's, you don't get, obviously you get bangers, but you don't get them again. Do you think there's a better Henry goal than versus United? It's Henry, so I'm going to say yeah, but I don't think so. Issue with those kids is the expectation. That's true, but like, obviously, if we part the expectation off on one hand, do you have the hunger to want to be a baller? Because Cristiano Ronaldo's son, you're growing up with chefs and maids and this and that and the other. Really? Have you really got it? And there's other examples of it. There's a kid that everybody's waffling about coming up through Arsenal's academy that's going to Dubai. His parents are rich. I don't think he lacks hunger. But like, there's a different kind of thing when you're coming from that. Jordan's son couldn't even make it out of college. LeBron's sons are nowhere near him as of right now. I hear it though, but then again, you don't need to. It's a hobby for them. Beckham's kids were in Arsenal when Ty was there. They were shocking. But you got the Beckham last name. I don't know. I want to say Dennis Wise's sons if he's got them, but I heard they're shit as well. They clearly ain't gone on to do anything because they ain't got the hunger. It's a hobby. Like Brooklyn and whoever them kids at Arsenal, it's a hobby. Like 1 minute you're here, then you're flying off to fashion week. You're not escaping poverty by being a baller. You don't have to. My dad's David Beckham. Like, I don't have to work a hard day in my life. I might have to because my parents might say, you know what, it's my money, it's not yours. I want to give you morals and that. But you're sleeping in the Hilton, you're doing up all of that. But you probably got pictures of Versace napkins and that, like and nappies. You've never had to be in the trenches. We got 20 minutes until the end of the game. You ain't had that. And I must admit, that's a bias for me. It doesn't really matter on a football pitch. It doesn't really matter if you're posh or you're from the slums. I hate footballers that don't show hunger. That's why I get so mad when they're like yesterday, when there's no flipping desire on the football pitch. Like I find it very hard to accept that. Like my unconscious bias, I hate soft footballers. I'm a hypocrite because when you got the Odegaards and the Ozils and that, if you're a creative player, I'll allow you, but I could only have one of you in my team. I need dogs. Oh, that cross could have went in. Kelly are taking no chances. Corner kick to Spurs. Sean Wright Phillips, he's done well, but his thing is a bit different though. He's adopted, respectfully. It's not their way out, DG, you're right. It's just a pastime. DG Cisse was Newcastle's Isaac for a short period. Quality striker, don't know what happened. Schmeichel, Chiesa, Thuram, quite a few. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, the Thuram brothers are doing well. That's like, there is an exception to it. Schmeichel's living a movie. How can you and your kid win the Prem? Life's all right, man. You need Carlos Tevez and Alexis Sanchez trenches. I mean, Carlos Tevez and Roberto Carlos. If you go and listen to some of Jota's coming on for Liverpool, by the way. If you go and listen to a lot of their like talking about growing up, Roberto Carlos said him and his sister. I don't know how good his sister was. They used to play football for soda. Carlos Tevez used to say, "I used to play football for food." Brother, that's serious, serious. And I do think in today's day and age, I don't think you should be like you see Duran, he's gone Saudi, he's getting peas. I think, especially those that live in first world countries, you forget about it. Like, I'm sure he wants to reach his potential, Champions League, Prem, play in the highest levels. But at the end of the day, it's a job. It's an opportunity to get out. It is. Yeah, it don't make sense to sign Harry Kane, as stupid as that sounds. Carlos Tevez is one of the most underrated players in the Prem. I was watching a video on him and Sergio Aguero's link-up play for City. They did some disgusting things against Norwich one time. Spurs are attacking down this left. Archie Gray. Oh, he's played everywhere for Spurs, ain't he? I suppose if you're him, you don't care. You're playing games. Kulusevski done well. He's been a bit so-so today. You can see it. Most of the team's heads weren't even on the pitch. No, they're definitely mentally drained. I hear it, but I ain't got time for that, bro. Like, pressure's a privilege. If you play for Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, all these kind of clubs, Newcastle, now, bro, you have to accept it. Jota's got the ball here. No, he has not. The one where the son is better than his dad is Haaland. Yeah, his dad's a sassy little cunt, isn't it? Have you heard about Ferguson's son? He has medals for winning. Yeah, Roy Keane Boyd him. He's only a manager because of his dad, and he's a shit manager as well. Ben Davies tries to find Son Heung-min. Is it going to get there? Kelly off his line. Archie Gray's a baller, man. City tried to sign him. Spurs gave him the think piece as to why you would be a key part and all of that, and it's worked out. He'll be a baller for Spurs when he gets an opportunity to cut his teeth as a midfielder. Oh, Spurs at 6 and 7s. Gravenberch, what is that? It should be 3-1. You've killed that attack there. Cody Gakpo, Gravenberch. It should be 3-1. That was an interesting move. Szoboszlai back to Gravenberch. He's gone for the shot. He's hit the post. Leroy Sané's dad was decent. One other detail about gifted players having children in the same sport is that those players never knew what made them good at the game, so they have nothing tangible to teach their kids. I think that's a bit harsh. I think there's a correlation between the better player you are, the shitter you are as a coach. Roy Keane and Thierry Henry summed that up. There's obviously examples of people that had good careers as players and obviously are good managers. But like Jose Mourinho, he never had a good career. He weren't a baller at significant level. Look at him. Obviously, Pep was. Wenger was nothing to scream and shout about. Because I imagine, like, if you're Henry, if you're Roy Keane, them guys, your patience is probably thin. Because you're so used to, I want you to do a training session, get out your feet, ping it first time. You can do that. Other man might not be able to do that. What 90 minutes is your one job? Exactly. I'm not on the mentally drained thing. Yeah! Woo! Who was this in Szoboszlai? Shit guy finally scored. It's not 1, it's not 2, but 3. Game, set, match, pass the pad. It's just who we are, mate. Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. Successful hate watch. Son, look at Son. Oh my God, I play for Spurs. We're at Anfield. It's scary. Oh my God, it's scary. What are we going to do here, boys? Oh. Woo! Szoboszlai, you peed me off this whole game, Credit to Liverpool. Pardon me, it's game, set, match. I did call for McAllister, and that's why. Connor Bradley, take a bow. You're unfortunate that you're competing with Trent. Lovely from Szoboszlai. Just need Spurs to get dealt with in the Europa and the FA Cup, and yeah, we start clipping up the clips. But yeah, forget the mentally drained stuff, man. Like, bro, the minimum is turning up. Because if they won 2-0 yesterday and took it to pens and won, and they played it kind of the exact same way, we're not going to say that. Like, nah, DG, that point is true. Shaquille had his kids training like him, but he was smaller than him. It didn't make sense. I hear it. Was when he was 10 or something, if I can recall. Who? Fair enough. I hear you, gent next door. Unpopular opinion, I'll browse Formula One every now and again. I find it hard to watch Formula One. My dad's a big Lewis Hamilton fan, so I'll look out for it. But I find it hard to watch it. Like, it's gonna sound silly, and I get it. You know, aerodynamics and pit stops and practice qualifier and tires and all of this crap. Yeah, but and I hear the science behind it. I find it hard to watch it. 'Cause at the end of the day, and I know different tracks, different things, rain, all of that. Just doing this. And as silly as it is, I mean, I can't play at Anfield or the Camp Nou, but I find it hard to watch them sports there because I can't like it. Just it's too much of a privilege thing. Like I've actually read the document, the autobiography of Lewis Hamilton. Do you know the thing, the lengths his dad had to go to for them to be able to do? Do you know how many times he remortgaged his house and done all of that? Like you can't be a middle class, lower class person and go do that. It's a little posh boy sport, man. I don't really like it, man. It's a little posh cunt thing. Like Lord knows how you even start doing that. Like, football, obviously, posh dons are playing football. And we was talking about kids being levels. Son Heung-min has hit the bar. Frank Lampard, you know, dad was a baller. First time we've seen Son Heung-min, he sent Kanate for a bagel. He's wrapped it with his left peg. Keeper was really and truly beaten. He's rattled the crossbar. On another day, that hits the crossbar and probably nestles in. Unfortunately, for these Tottenham Hotspur cunts, it ain't happened. I just want to alert everybody that Spurs signed, you know, Matthias Tell and Danzo and all that in January. They also signed someone called Batty. On brand when you've got a cock for your club emblem in it. 13 minutes left. Spurs trail 3-1 on aggregate, 3-0 on the night. Liverpool really and truly haven't got out first game, man. They had to work harder against Fulham, Bournemouth, plenty of games. But a Spurs goal makes it interesting. I love it, man. And what I love is being here with you lot. Wouldn't change it for the world. Big up you lot tuned in. Shabozla, you got the third. If Rod Dennis never met Sir Lewis Hamilton when he was a youth and decided to fund his junior racing career, we never get the story. And that's why I said, I think it was last week, I think what I've learned in my 29, turning 30 years in April, do you know what? And shout out American Gunner. One day you lot will know the story. One, big him up wherever he is there because he's on brand. I think the biggest thing you can do in this life here is believe in someone, you know. I think that's the biggest thing you can do is believe in someone. Or is it 4? Look at Marcel. He did carve them open. McAllister's a baller. And you do have a day at Wembley. Listen, Formula One money hits different more than football. Of course, bro, these men get peas, but you're more being a footballer, the chances are slim anyways, but you've got more of a chance of being a baller than Formula One. How do you even get on the circuit? Like, do you just go karting and people look at you? Glenn Hoddle had that problem even in his 40s. He could do stuff his players could not. Exactly. And you, as a coach, coaching is teaching, essentially. To teach, you need patience. These men are not going to be patient. It's not about posh DG. It's because the equipment is expensive. So surely it is. Only rich people, posh youths, can afford that. DG, can Rudy, Tevez and Ronaldo be considered one of football's great trios? 1,000,000%. Henry probably struggled. Yes! Cut the track. Virgil van Dijk. Spurs pack. Woo! Woo! Successful hate along. Really? I'm a bit vexed because my team ain't gone nowhere and we're out of this competition. But yes, Liverpool haven't had to get out of first gear as well. This is lovely, man. This is lovely. Please, if you're playing Spurs in the FA Cup and the Europa League, do your job. Liverpool going to do the double, maybe even a treble, maybe even a quadruple, really, isn't it? Why is Spurs fans not answering? But you was calling my phone yesterday. See these shameless twats. Hello. What are you saying? You right? Long time.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, man. How's everything? Family all right?
Yeah, family.
Yeah, what are you up to, man? You doing a night shift? What are you up to?
Nah, man, not night shift, man.
Huh?
Day shifts.
Oh, we did sleeping?
Yeah. Let's probably out.
Okay. Well, you're not watching your team?
Did you watch your team yesterday?
Yeah, we didn't lose 4-0, my brother. We lost 4-0 on aggregate. We never got sourced 4-0 one time. Right, you're going mad.
At least he scored, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You didn't score today. You didn't score in the second leg. Like,
I ain't cool, bro. It's cool.
you thought, like, that tell brother shit, boy. He's shit. He's shit.
The whole team is dead, bro. Like, the whole team.
Hey, they should bring on Chiesa against you.
Midfield is awful. Midfield absolutely.
No, you know what I'm saying? Basuma's better than Partey in that.
No. Basuma's not better than anyone. Basuma needs to get out of the club.
You lot are bringing on Mickey Mouse. Sorry, Mikey Moore.
Why?
I don't know. He's your player. Has he scored against a team like City and them things like Ethan yet? What do you make of your? I want to ask you about your summer signings. Like, your January signings? What do you make of your January signings, broski?
What do you mean, man? It's back up, innit?
You signed Tell. You signed Danzo. There is a player I want to speak to you about, though, man. He's not on the pitch right now, but I think it's the most important signing you've made. Are you aware that you have signed someone called, I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Batty? You signed someone, I think his name's Daniel Batty. Like, what do you think of him?
You signed hella youngsters, man.
Brother, his last name is Batty. I'm asking you what you think of.
Those are Irish kids.
Oh, no, man. You don't think that's a bit dookie?
I don't know, man. I ain't heard that news yet.
This ain't even fun, man. You sound deflated, man. This ain't even fun, man. This ain't even fun. You sound mad deflated. You sound too deflated. This is tired, man.
It's cheap, man. It's just dead, like.
You thought you lot were gonna do the impossible, innit? You thought he was gonna get a result at Anfield, didn't it? Did you honestly think you could get something at Anfield?
No.
Why not? Why not? It's a cup game, anything can happen.
Can't play football, man.
Why are Sky Sports saying Sunday the 16th of March, Newcastle/Liverpool/Spurs? Like, remove the slash. You man are not touching that, bro. I know my team have scored 4 at Anfield. Arshavin wouldn't go out like this. It's over, man. Hey, it's gonna be 5. Oh my god. Hey, ref. Hey, Jota, please. Oh, you man are done. Oh. Hey, man. You're a good sport, man. We just wanted to hear what you was like, man. We'll chat in a bit.
I was you like yesterday, man. Like, this game, so...
We lost to Newcastle, bro. Newcastle sourced you lot enough times. Newcastle are a bigger club than you. We lost to Newcastle, bro. We lost to Newcastle, my brother. We lost it. I'm not proud of anything. That's a Spurs thing. Like, you lot are rubbish. You support Spurs. Brother, you are 13th, 14th. You've got bigger problems. You've got bigger fish to fry.
We're like 16th.
You see, you should have just kept your mouth shut. Like, have you not got 40 points?
No, that's our aim.
Okay. Conversation done. Goodbye, mate. Fucking Spurs can't. Anywho, unfortunately, that's a friend of mine. Horrible, man. Horrible, man. Imagine. To be fair, his dad is a Spurs fan. He got thrown into it. He's born in it, not sworn in it. I need Liverpool to smash Newcastle. To be fair, Anthony Gordon, naturally the media is going to stay humble, is going to be attached to Arsenal. But to be fair, Anthony Gordon, if you actually watched it, he's like, we enjoy today. We need to stay humble because we have not won the trophy. Like, hi, DG, despite Spurs getting destroyed, but they perform better than us. That's cool, but we didn't. That's cool for them. We're both out, bro. Not gonna lie, I'd love to see a Liverpool quad to Sharp City. I wouldn't. Tell is better. Tell's not ready to play up front. 3/4 of F1 drivers come from serious money, so it's dead. Like, I can't. I can see why people watch it. I just find it boring, and I don't think there's anyone identifiable for us to buy for us now. But John, you're moving mad. Watching the Liverpool team has me feeling jealous. Past the point of being jealous. Like, bro, Anfield's a myth. And the thing is, yeah, I think Spurs they've been terrible. But it's more because Liverpool have known, like, this is League Cup settings. This is standard procedure. Son, another guy that's not a captain. Kwanzaa's coming on. I'm into all sports at this point. I could even watch curling. If there was no such thing, Van Dijk's coming. They don't rate you, man. Against Arsenal, I've never seen Van Dijk come off. That's crazy. But anywho, if park football off, I can watch NBA when it's on at a decent time. I have no clue what's going on, but I find NFL fascinating. I have no clue what's going on. I find that fascinating. I'll watch tennis. Like, I'll have it on. I would watch tennis. RIP Grandad, but cricket, I can't get behind it. It's dead. Like, it's dead. It's fun to play, but it's dead. It's going on for days. It's nonsense. It's tired. I can't watch the sport, talk about tea time and shit. That's horrible, man. Yeah, that's about it. When the Olympics are on, I'll watch anything. But Newcastle, Arsenal and Spurs, hideous twins. We're not twins. We're both horrible, though. This is some reason we are witnessing from Liverpool. Their players look so fresh, no fatigue, no injuries. You would love it. I do like NFL. I just have no clue what's going on. I like watching it. I find it fascinating, but just no clue what's going on. Don't know how man score. Don't know how to touch live things. I've watched it. I watch it. It's just horrible. Would you watch snowboarding / skiing? I would never do it, but yeah, if it's the Olympics or something's on, why not? I wouldn't do it. My friends wanted to go skiing. I said, no, sir, you lot do it. If we go on holiday to one of them places, which I'm trying to get through to my friends, you can see my friends are very diverse. I'm trying to tell certain man, why would I want to go on holiday somewhere cold? I said, you lot do the skiing thing. I'll go to the hot spas and that. I'm not on it. Why not? There's an icy free taking over snowboarding. Big him up. You would never catch me real life snowboarding or skiing. That's crazy. If I did skiing, I'll do the little, like, there must be a little kiddie section where you just go up one thing and come down slowly. I'm not doing the madness. I'm not on it. Part of it because I was traumatized as a kid. In primary school, some woman came in and she was in a wheelchair, like she was collapsed. Respectfully, she was collapsed. And somebody asked, like, what happened to you? She said it was through skiing. I was like, I'm never on skiing, man. I'm not doing it. I've ridden a horse. That's quite fun. Kinky has gone long for Spurs. It's met by the head of, I believe, Gravenberch. We want 5, man. Come on. There it is. Come on. Not if you're going to pass like that. See, once you start bringing on Diaz and all these guys, I'm sure skiing is amazing, bro. I'll big up you lot. I'll take you lot's word for it. I am not doing that, though. I'm not doing that. You mean that brother who was adopted? I think I know who that's. Oh, wow. Football is the most simplistic sport. Put the ball in one end and stop it going in the other. There's no rules for how many goals, points, tries like rugby. I tried the rugby thing. Yeah, I have been, Mobe. I'm sure you're trying it once and be hooked. I can't do it, mate. What you said about Red Pill DJ, I hear it. I'm not into it, Bear, but it's not just the other side to all this feminism. I just feel that's unfortunate where content is, whether it's sport, whether it's football, whether it's, trash TV. I just feel everything is kind of red pill, innit? Everything is either white or black. But I get it, like proper discussions, being objective, civilized conversation is not going to make for good TV, which essentially is what YouTube is. Like, that's where TV's going. Like 20, 30 years from now, maybe even an exaggeration. I don't think anybody's going to, if they're not already, anyone's going to be watching traditional TV. It's all going to be online anyways. Really. So, yeah. Spurs just had to approach this game not to lose and still takes the approach to try win. To be fair, I won't lie. I do think Spurs in the first half were a lot more conservative than I thought. You're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You go gun-ho with Liverpool. It's peak at Anfield. You do the defensive thing. They're not quite the Liverpool they were for a few years, but you're in issues. I do think Spurs needed to score. Matthias Tell, this is the they bought. It's over, man. Obviously, you can't judge a man off a couple of moments, but yeah. Cricket is the second most popular sport in the world. Facts. It's a great game. I'll have it on, but I ain't watching it. Of course, big up expressions. Of course he's going to be, man. Like, Angie's killing him. Tell regrets not coming to the red side of London. We didn't want him, I know. Run the agendas. Barcelona is pumping Valencia. Whenever I hear Valencia, I hate them because there's too much racist stuff coming out in relation to that club. But I always think of Gary Neville. I know Gary Neville, in theory, has more of an authoritative voice than all of us because at the end of the day, he's played for Man United. But sometimes when he talks about managers, I'm thinking, you flopped at Valencia. Like, I'm sure you got sourced like 7-0 and you were traumatized. You never go back again. You need to have a bit more manners when you speak on people. Pardon me. I wonder what happened this year that has made Liverpool so much stronger than the last year. New manager, probably fresh ideas. I think Liverpool started winning their games early in the season and they went and thought, hang on, we've actually got something here. Bearing in mind, the vast majority of their players have a Premier League trophy or a Champions League and a couple of domestics, and they're running with it. Big them up. You have to be fair. You can have your boy tell boy. Gary Neville's 7-0 loss is legendary because Blood was chatting nonsense about Messi and Neymar for the game. See, why didn't he even get the job? It's the same way his brother rocks up and gets jobs, eh? Gary Neville's never going to even attempt to. It's easy to criticize people, and he's got a sweet gig at Sky. He's paid to talk nonsense. He's paid to rage bait. He's there with his boy Jamie Carragher. He ain't attempting to manage again. And to be brutally honest, being a manager must be stressful still. Can you ice skate? Yes, I can. I can skate. I can skate still. I mean, who didn't know how to do that as a kid? I could do all of that ice skating thing. I've been on an ice skating day. I've been on a couple still. I kind of went into an argument because she dropped. But obviously, she's older than me. She dropped. And obviously, we're skating in it. Obviously, naturally, when someone drops, they're trying to pull you in it. I've done that, man. Like, and I've helped you after, but like, bro, I'm not trying to drop it as well. That's crazy. Oh, you let me fall. I didn't let you fall. You made yourself fall. I'm not rubbing myself out. I've never fallen on the floor in ice skating. And I want that record to stay. Like, well, no, not like Undertaker. Like Arsenal's Invincibles. I don't want it to go. I'm not. One thing I do hate about ice skating, I can skate. I'll give myself a 6. I'm not one of them guys doing the skills. I hate them guys going fast past people and that. Oh, go on, Harvey Elliott. Hit it, man. No mercy for these spuds. Plating. That's why you're on the bench. I like Liverpool's new manager. It's a cool guy, to be fair. None of the ex-United players have turned out to be good managers. Liverpool aren't better. Everyone else is worse. Guarantee they don't get 95. Then they are better then, innit? Because I do believe that. Like Liverpool are nowhere near their best. They're best because they're going to get better. They're better than everyone, innit? It was fun supporting Liverpool for 90 minutes. Is this what supporting Liverpool this season has been about? Tottenham, get back. Gravenberch and Tell linking up everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Just need Spurs to get dumped out of the Europa. Dumped out of the FA Cup. Emirates got something for them. Salah scored. Szoboszlai scored. Van Dijk scored. I'll get it. Szoboszlai, Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah. I can't lie. I don't know who scored. Who got the other one? Who got the other one? Szoboszlai, Salah, Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Salah, Van Dijk. I'd fail a quiz, but if that was for £1 million, it's peak. Who got it? Nah, man. Let's try to get that. Gakpo. I would have, but there would have been a time limit. Spurs in the mud. Spurs aren't shy. They're shy, man. Spurs, mate. Liverpool could win everything. Like, they're in the League Cup final. They're probably going to bag that. They're probably the favourites for the FA Cup. They might have to not throw that, but yeah. Big favourites for the Champions League. And they've won the Prem already. You might as well like just put the cups in the bag. They've won a domestic double anyways. Like, they're Prem winners and they're League Cup winners. Respectfully to Newcastle and Arsenal. Newcastle got more of a chance of shutting that up. Liverpool, 26 shots, 10 on target. Spurs, 6 shots, 0 on target. Embarrassing. Mohamed Salah, baller. Like, these lot played within themselves. Liverpool were top 87 days last season. We were top for only 58. I honestly thought they'd win it last year. Boy. Liverpool could be having less injuries because their routines have changed with the change of manager. Neville was saying that he felt like Enrique disrespected him and never took him seriously in that game. Of course, as he should. Valencia are about to get relegated, such a historic club as well. The stadium tour, they talk a lot about Rafa. Big them up, man. But yeah, man, like, every day Vinicius or someone black plays at that place, there's always some racist thing. So yeah, man, you lot need to go down still. We got 107 likes. And as usual, it's always amazing to be here with you lot. Now, what I would say is I've hung around like a bad smell on YouTube. So why waste you lot's time? You lot, top form as always, man. You know there's going to be content tomorrow and all of that stuff. Peace.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.